had a dream I could buy my way to heaven. When I awoke, I spent that on a necklace.
Good Wednesday night. It is I, it is he, it is me, it is PDD, ETEP Wakuian, and the place to be reviews right here with all of yous, and that is so cheesy. It should come with fries and a shake. Make no mistake, I'm here with my amazing co-host, MJ. How you doing, MJ?
Hey, happy hump day.
Happy hump day to you too. Also joined this evening by the man, the myth, the legend, Coach Loudy.
Do you like pina coladas and getting caught in the rain? Well, I don't. Well, I'm cool with the rain, but fuck pina coladas. They taste like ass.
Aw, no.
I don't know that I'd want to. Wait, I'm not going to go. I'm not going to start that already.
That's all right, guys. Join me later after the show for Loudy's sultry moments.
He's already in the Fabio pose tonight. And last but not least, we got to get the blonde wig. Last but not least, my brother from another mother, the Groovinator.
What's up, everybody? It's your boy Groovinator, owner and operator of RaiseLostFlicks.com, and we're going to turn that frown upside down.
That looks like it hurts. Whoa.
Boy, we got a big show tonight, and yeah, if you're in the chat, do me a favor, bitch slap that like button, or please, I'll politely ask you to take your hand in it with an open palm and firmly smack the shit out that like button before you.
Or you can do like they do on my channel and lick the like button.
Lick the like button.
It gently and let me know what it tastes like in the.
Or you can take your hand and run it over the smooth curves of the like button and gently press and caress it, since it is hump day.
I like the way you think, sir.
It's my favorite day.
I try not to think. It hurts too much.
Sometimes you gotta fucking use the thing upstairs. Yeah.
Wow.
So it sounded like you said you gotta fuck the new thing upstairs. And I was gonna say that's kind of hard for me since I live on the top floor of my apartment building.
No, fucker. Sometimes you gotta fucking use the thing upstairs.
You sound like Farmer Fran. Do you want to see homos naked?
Home and where you make it.
Well, you want to see homos naked, dude?
Home and where you make it. We're going up there. God damn. There's a Waterboy reference tucked away neatly in there. Yeah. So we've got a big show tonight. Not sure how many people we're gonna get in the chat because there's Flare X is here. All right.
Hey, dedication. Love it.
All right, Flare.
We're this right now. It's like we're the Spartans against the what are those? The Persians.
Yes.
There's only 4 of us. We got no weapons, but we got Flare X, so we're good, I think.
Oh, I've got a weapon, all right.
Right. Yeah.
Well,
speak for yourself.
I've got
my ass. So I got some good calves too.
I've got weapons too. I've got about 20 vials of Charlie Sheen's blood. So if anybody comes near me, I'll fucking break them like the glass on a fire extinguisher.
Dude, I love Charlie Sheen. Don't diss him. Like, dude, seriously. To this day, he is still one of my favorite actors.
I know, I can't help it though.
I know, like, so I've been watching a lot of. Sorry to take our cutaway time here, but I've been watching a lot of the show Anger Management lately. And it was the show he did like right after Two and a Half Men, and I forgot how good it was.
Yeah, it was funny, man. I watched the the first couple seasons of it. I liked it. I thought it was funny.
Doesn't it make you sick to your stomach how you can just nonchalantly waltz out of controversy and then just waltz into another program and then have that be successful too? You must have went to the Jack Nicholson school of I don't give a fuck.
FX like paid him all the dough for that too. They threw all the money.
They're like, come on down.
Well, it's like they knew where the money was at the time.
Yep, that was it too. Let's see, until he grenaded it. Yeah, that show didn't. Yeah, he kind of fucked that up in what was like the 2nd or 3rd season. I don't know how many. I can't remember how many seasons it went.
4 seasons. 4 seasons.
4. Appalachian Americans in the chat, and the thumbnail for tonight's episode was courtesy of the Appalachian American. He's been putting the various members of the Place to Be Reviews cast on different movie posters.
You should give that man a wrench.
I think I can do that real quick.
I think he's earned it personally.
He can have mine.
He's earned that wrench. Yeah, he can have my wrench.
Let me give him. We're gonna go.
That meme you made today, man, with the dark fate. I saw that this morning. I was like, whoa.
I didn't see it.
You didn't see the Terminator Dark Fate poster with all of our faces on it?
No, I saw the
that-
Power Rangers.
Yeah,
So
get on.
was that the
It's
one
right
with
after
me
the
holding
Power
chain?
Rangers one? Yeah.
Was that the one with me being the person holding the chain?
Yes.
You were Mackenzie Davis in that one.
Yeah, that
So, wait,
got
time
me
out.
hot.
I
Yeah.
looked up Mackenzie Davis. Mackenzie Davis is a chick. That person had no chest.
Mackenzie Davis is a beautiful woman.
She is
I
actually
don't know what they did
sexy.
to her for this movie, but
Would you
Yeah.
say that she is both stunning and brave? Equal parts?
oh yeah, brave and stunning, whatever the kids are calling it nowadays.
Appalachian American, you should be changing to blue here because you are now a moderator, my friend.
Not to be confused with blue-haired land whales.
Well, that's not where I was going.
Or blue check marks on Twitter.
You
Blue balls.
moderate me, Appalachian American. You moderate me hard. Oh,
Moderate.
Blue
Moderate.
moon.
Look at I'm putting it up on the screen. There it is.
You saw me standing alone.
Oh, hush.
Wah, hush.
He's like I look at his name's blue now. He's like, whoa, he's got immunity now. He's a moderator.
Blue,
He's all wrenched up.
Dabu die.
He's all
Lodi. Loudy.
Lodi.
Okay.
He's Lodi
Yes,
from
Moni.
Lodi. You're Lodi from
Monica?
the block. Where's the signs? You need signs and leather pants and goggles.
Howdy. We likes to party. We don't
I'll wear
bother
some leather
trouble. We
pants and
don't
goggles.
bother
Let's go.
nobody.
I'm gonna have that song stuck in my head all night. Thanks. Green.
Okay, so we were talking about Mackenzie Davis there. She is actually in the trailer we are about to watch here for a movie called The Turning. Yeah, we got 5 people in the chat right now. Let's get 5.
Hold on,
Well,
chat.
Hang on. Wait.
4 of them are us.
Well, hey, I don't care. Smack that like button.
Get 5 fingerings of the like button.
I want a couple 5-finger death punches. Giggity. Let's see here. All right, so we're gonna go to screen share.
Oh, did you see we lost a subscriber? That's a really hard word to say.
Did
I
we?
love the mask.
Yeah.
We're down to 111.
Yeah.
That's a shame.
I told you I'm not singing on the stream tonight. We're gonna lose more.
I don't agree with you. Unsubscribe.
Let me just be the Debbie Downer here. Okay.
Yeah. Well,
thanks, Monica.
I was
You're
all happy.
welcome.
I was all happy because I was at 112 where the players dwell, and yeah, here we go.
Maybe. Okay.
All right, so this is The Turning, and this just kind of came across on IMDb when I was on there, kind of putzing around earlier, and I'm like, it says Mackenzie Davis. I'm like, I'm looking at, and I'm like, I have to show this tonight because she actually looks normal and feminine in this.
Well, she looked good in Blade Runner 2049 too.
I looked up some pictures from that. Yeah, dude, she looked good.
Yeah, she's almost a spitting image of Daryl Hannah.
Mm-hmm.
I'm pretty sure that's how and why she got the part, because she had that kind of look to her.
Daryl Hannah was like 6'3", wasn't she? She was tall.
6'3" and 9 fingers. Yeah, 9 fingers.
All right, let's go. This is The Turning.
It's creepy house.
There she is.
This is the gardening show.
Ew. No. It's Finn Wolfhard.
Yeah, he liked that whip a little too much.
Well, I mean, his name is Finn Wolfhard. He's already got issues.
Yeah.
Welcome to the Shining Maze.
That's fucking creepy.
Dun, 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 dun.
I can't hear any of it.
No, I can't either. It never registers sound for whatever reason. That's the only thing about StreamYard. You keep playing videos.
And there's a loud ass train going by right now.
Oh.
Yeah, she just... She looks normal in this.
Well, most movies I've seen her in, she does look normal. They just beefed her the hell up for dark whatever we want to call it now.
Derp Fate.
Oh yeah.
Dark Water,
Yeah, this is weird.
also known as the water from Flint, Michigan.
Hey,
Right? It's still like that too.
That's sad.
Okay, that was creepy.
Why are all these trailers so long nowadays?
They show the whole movie in a trailer.
Is
I
that
agree,
just me
Monica.
or am I just impatient?
No, they're getting ridiculous.
Yeah.
Time out. You say that like it wasn't like that back in the 70s. Do we not remember the trailer for the first Rocky movie?
You know what's
I
you know
was
what's
not
funny?
alive in the 70s. So
Neither
no.
was I, but it doesn't mean I haven't seen it.
They showed a trailer today for Knives Out, and it's like the third or fourth fucking trailer I've been forced to sit through now. And
I want
it's
to
like,
see that.
at this point, that movie, I'm like looking at my watch during the trailer. Like, is this gonna end sometime soon? Because it's like I'm already bored.
Oh yeah, that's right. That's right. That they play that trailer. They play the trailer for that movie not once, but
God,
twice.
every single movie you see, they show that, and they show the damn Star Wars, whatever the hell you want to call it, the one that's 50% member berries and 50% ad for a Gillette razor that might be coming out next year.
the Gillette. Gillette, the best a cock can get. So that trailer, that doesn't look too bad. I'll probably check that one out when it comes out on like Blu-ray or something. I'm not gonna go to the theater to see it, but I just wanted to show that to that is definitely like Mackenzie Davis looking like feminine in that. Like I said, man, that haircut and everything in Terminator is just not her, not at all.
And I've seen that done before in better movies, like when they had Nancy Allen playing Murphy's partner in RoboCop.
Yeah,
she had cut her hair for that role, and actually her father was a cop, and she wanted to impress him by doing that. Still a beautiful woman, also looked tough. You can do both. It is possible.
Yep. You know who else looked good in RoboCop? Pete looked good in RoboCop.
Did y'all see that video that Alex made?
Nope.
No.
Oh God,
I miss everything today.
I'll tag you in the comments. He did that.
You're just not allowed to have a life, Monica. Yeah, I wasn't
I
home today
know.
to see anything either. So all I saw was that poster, and then I had to head out and do all kinds of things today. So
he did a face star, and it was RoboCop, and he put me on RoboCop.
Nice. I need to learn how to do that. I haven't
It
figured
was
out that
fucking
trick
cool. It was cool. So we have the return of a game tonight with Monica.
Yeah.
yet. Oh my lord.
Yep. We're jumping into that.
Okay. So I'm going to give you a little background story on my day today. So Pete and I had a little, we'll call it an altercation. And since I grew up, in the where, if somebody fucks up the whole, class, team, whatever pays for it. So I was joking around about doing adjectives tonight.
Oh no.
And then I got the script and it's got Brie Larson on it. So it's no longer a joke. I'm pulling out the adjectives. But because I love y'all both, I'm going to add a little creepy horror game in there after your adjectives. Did any of that come out in English? I'm struggling a little bit.
It did.
Okay, good.
But now I'm really, really, really scared.
Well,
and I might unsubscribe from this channel now.
I'm not gonna lie. So I wasn't here the very first time y'all played adjectives, so I don't know how to.
But you're here now.
Yeah, but I still don't know how to play.
Let's just put it this way, Loudy. It crippled a nation. In one swift blow. Like everybody just deer in headlights. Like you could feel it from across all the states that we were in.
Oh, this should be fun. I've already got a half chub thinking about it.
Oh God. Oh God. Okay. So just another little bit of background here. I was on the stream. It was Pete, who is all about his words. Adam, who is, editing and shit and all like grammar specific. And was it Sal?
Yep. And Alex.
And Alex, who are all like very sophisticated people, and so I like had it all wrote out where I was going to explain like what a noun is, what a verb is, and then I was like, no, these are like educated people. They already know, so I just skipped that. But turns out they didn't know, and I knew what each of them was, but I can't put together words in a sentence. So there's that.
She
Okay.
destroyed us.
Yeah, it was like it just dropped the entire show to its knees, and like
And it's become a reoccurring meme ever since now.
oh yes,
And Pete legit like acted like his router kicked him off and went and Googled.
it did. Literally, I was picking up my phone to Google it, and then my router kicked off at the
Saved
same
by the
time.
router.
I was like, "Oh, router, I hate you, but I love you."
Yeah, so do all the BBCs that are plugged into it. You know, the big black cords.
I forgot
Big
about
black
that.
cables. Oh God,
I'll never
Okay.
forget about all the router porn that I made the other night.
that was fucking funny.
Dude, I made Brian go back and listen to the whole segment about where you guys were just going off. I
It
was
just went
crying. I was
so-
laughing so hard.
So off the rails, there was no coming back from
No,
But it was awesome.
It was fun. I literally like my stomach hurt at the end of the
that.
show.
Yeah, I
from
needed a
laughing.
good laugh, man. I really did.
Yeah.
Well, I'm
That's
glad I
what-
could help.
That's one of my favorite episodes ever.
Yes, that was fun.
Okay, so since it's October and it's nearing Halloween, I can't even talk. Oh my god. Okay, we're gonna play Halloween Mad Libs. So we're gonna go in order: Pete, Loudy, Groove. And you just have to give me what I ask for.
Giggity.
Yeah. Okay. So Pete, you're up first.
Oh God, why am I terrified already?
It's really not that bad. I'm trying to count. It's a little blurry. 1, 2, 3. There's 3 adjectives. So.
I'm gonna get all fucking three.
All right. Okay, Pete. Name a holiday.
Halloween.
Okay. Loudy. A noun.
Let's see, a noun.
Do we need to review? Does everybody
no,
know?
I know what a noun is.
Okay, I just-
You're starting on us already.
I
God
just I just wanted to make sure. I feel bad.
damn you, Monica.
I'm
gonna be
sorry.
the first motherfucker to freeze up and be like,
Let's try and
Okay.
think of a good one. Because okay, so
Oh,
Yeah.
look, my router caught the
Halloween.
AIDS from Pete. It's gonna go down any minute now.
all right.
I
Let's
sent
see.
you too many files.
You sent me too much prawn.
They were infected.
All right. Okay, I got Dragon
go.
dildos.
Wait. I don't have enough room to write that. Okay. No, this is bad already.
Good.
Okay.
Good.
Groove, name a place.
Cincinnati.
Oh God, no.
Okay.
This is horrible.
WKRP.
I'm trying really hard not to screw this up because
If you
everything's bouncing.
if
Um,
wonder.
Pete, name a person.
Helen Keller.
Oh God. Okay. All right, Loudy, you got the first adjective.
Okay. Pulchritudinous.
What the fuck?
You flipped the script. Loudy's my hero.
Can you make it a word I can say so I can read it back?
Okay,
Yes.
fine. Fine.
You flipped the script.
Fine.
No.
Rigid.
Loudy.
Go Bucks.
It's
Always.
really not that hard. I can barely speak these like normal basic 5-year-old words. So
Okay, fine. Rigid.
I got it.
Okay.
Oh God, I don't even want to ask you, Adam. Okay, this is a plural body part.
Kidneys.
Okay. Oh God. All right. Pete. Verb.
Running.
No, it's not an ing verb.
Run.
Okay. Oh, Loudy again with the adjective.
Let's see.
That means the third one coming to me.
Rib,
What?
ribbed.
Okay. Just making sure I heard that right.
You did.
All right. Groove, name a noun.
Peanuts. Peanut.
Salty.
Totally thought you said penis at first.
I did too.
Sure. Peanut.
I'm about
peanut.
to tap
No,
out of
no.
my own game right now.
Peanut. So you're gonna have to say that very carefully, Monica. when you
Yeah,
read this back.
I'm already struggling.
That was by design.
Okay. Ironic, but Pete named a food.
Isn't it ironic?
Quiche.
Okay. Loudy, a plural noun.
Let's see. Sax.
Adam is a famous person.
Victor Frankenstein.
Okay. Sorry, I'm trying to write and like read and okay. Pete, name a noun.
Dog.
Poor
That-
dog.
That reminds me of Letterkenny when you do that. Loudy, name a food.
Let's see. Oh, food. Pizza.
Adam, name a food.
Jelly beans.
As long as it's not candy corn.
Yeah, candy
I
corn. Fucking
love-
horrible.
Candy corn.
I bet that's my tongue is finally healing from biting it Saturday.
Yeah.
You guys,
That's what
you
you
guys
get.
are on the wrong planet. Just letting
Like-
you know.
Talk normally. Fucking candy corn did me in.
Who are we on? Pete?
Oh, well, this is a party.
Everybody hop
Yeah,
on Pete.
Come on, there's
it's
enough for
Pete's
me to
turn.
go around, baby.
Gay pile.
Wait, that's not supposed to be in there.
Yeah, it's Pete's turn. Because we
Yeah.
Okay.
commented on a candy.
Hold
Hop
on, my eyes are
Pop by
squinty.
Dr. Seuss.
I can't see where we're at. My eyes are squinty when you make me laugh. Okay, name a number.
Foe.
Was that 4?
Yes, that's 4.
I feel like I should turn my camera on so you can see my face.
That's four.
God, don't you know Ebonics?
Lowney, name a verb.
A verb?
Yeah.
Let's see. ING verb or a regular one?
Hold on. I skipped one
How could you?
Oh, no.
because I can't see.
Open
Oh,
your
no.
eyes. bro. Good
I
lord,
tried
child.
so hard. Okay, wait, I'm right here. Yeah, it's a verb. Sorry,
ING or regular?
just regular.
Okay.
Regular unleaded.
Let's see. Clapped. Clap. We'll go clap.
Okay, I was gonna say that's all right. Adam, name a family member.
Who are we clapping, Adam?
Mudda. Hello, Mudda. Hello, Fudda.
Pete, name a food.
A food?
Food.
Pop-Tarts.
That's not a food.
Pop tarts are delicious.
Now I have to read.
I almost bought some at the store the other day.
And then you wised up.
Loudy, give me a body part.
Foot.
Oh, disgusting.
That's me.
He flipped the script again.
Welcome to Wednesday Night Tarantino.
God, I don't.
What's to Coach Loudy?
It's foot night, baby.
I don't want to.
It's been a foot night since I've seen anyone.
Been a
Didn't you know
foot
he's a secret member of the Foot Clan?
I tap out. I don't want to. I don't want to finish. That's what she said.
Now as we go to the foot cam, let's see those stoles.
God.
The Tarantino cam, we'll call it.
Hey, Tarantino's my idol.
Okay. I can't. This is so gross.
We're here anyway. Might as well finish.
That's what she said.
Well, I'm here and you're here. Let's get it over with.
Are we on Adam?
Yes.
Okay.
No, we were off of me. I
think-
needed to breathe.
I think I need a number.
You need a number?
I need a number.
7.
All right. Pete. Adjective.
Yes.
Let's see.
Oh, this is so bad. Depending on what you go. I'm
Well, flip the
scared.
script, Pete. I've already done it twice tonight.
Don't let the adjective defeat you, Pete. We believe in Pete.
Green.
Okay, that's not fun. Pete has been a fun sucker all fucking day, just so everybody
God
knows.
damn, Pete.
Wow.
Dude, no, I've been castigated and chastised. I've been
Okay.
treated bad. Hey,
Don't-
man,
don't
I was
worry, don't
robbed.
worry.
I was robbed.
Don't worry, Groove. I'll flip the switch here when it's my turn again, if it ever is my turn.
Yes.
It's your turn.
All right, cool.
I need
You're the hero we didn't know we needed.
I need a plural noun.
Plural noun?
Yeah.
Whew. Man, do I want to do this again? No, I won't do that. Hands.
Oh, I knew where you were going to.
I know.
Ugh.
I said hands, Monica. Chill.
My
Thank
mind went
you.
right to the sewer.
Yeah, I'm surprised you haven't picked any of the parts I was thinking, but it's fine.
There's a
Adam-
lady present.
Where? Just kidding.
I was going to say,
Adam.
what are you identifying as?
I want to be a T-Rex. I'm just kidding. Adam, pick a holiday. Not Halloween.
Yeah, because Halloween's dumb. No, I'm just kidding.
Fuck off.
It's already been picked.
Kwanzaa.
Kwanzaa.
There you go.
Oh, I can't say that word.
What, Kwanzaa?
Yeah.
Kwanzaa?
It's not racist. It's fine. It's just a holiday.
Yeah.
No, I just struggle with words.
Oh.
It's
She
not a-
struggles with words and kills us with an adjutive.
Yeah,
You
here.
see
Yes.
what's wrong with this?
I
area?
gave the backstory on that because I legit felt bad.
Uh-oh.
All right, that's the end of it.
Thank
Aw.
God, man. The tension was killing me. I was about to have a heart attack over here.
Okay, can I read it?
Yes.
Okay. I can't believe it's already Halloween. I can't wait to put on my dragon dildos and visit every Cincinnati in my neighborhood. This year, I'm going to dress up as Helen Keller with, oh God, with rigid kidneys. Before I run, I make sure to grab my ribbed peanut.
Goddamn Groove.
Yes.
Hashtag ribbed peanut.
We need to create a fictional character called Rib Peanut.
Ribbed for her pleasure.
I'm gonna write
Oh,
that
God.
down.
We'll give him his own movie. Yeah. Peanut.
The ribbed peanut story.
Okay, I have to read that again because I make sure to grab my ribbed peanut to hold all of my quiche. Finally, all of my sacks are ready to go. When Victor Frankenstein answers the door, I say, "Dog or treat?" Yum! I got pizza and jelly beans. We visit 4 houses and decide it's time to clap home. My mother says if I eat too many Pop-Tarts, my foot will hurt, so I'll just eat 7 pieces and go straight to bed.
That's diabetes.
Wait, are we talking about 7 total Pop-Tarts or like we're breaking it into 7 pieces?
If you eat 7 Pop-Tarts, your foot start hurting. You got the sugar, child. Ooh, you got the sugar. Child, you got that sugar.
I hope I'll have green dreams of hands tonight. Happy Kwanzaa.
I'm not gonna lie.
That's what I call a good Halloween.
I'm not gonna lie. I almost picked feet.
Ugh.
But I figured I already traumatized Monica once.
Well, on a live stream once, yeah.
Whoa, what if I traumatized you all there?
All right. Do you want to do another game or you want to move on?
I'm down for another game if you guys are, but I'll leave that up to the boss man.
I'm
What do we
scared of
say?
adjectives.
This is my makeup for making you do adjectives.
All right,
Oh,
let's do
okay.
it. Let's do it.
Okay, so it is explain a horror movie plot badly.
All right.
Oh, I love
Right.
these. Okay.
Okay, so do you want to do one at a time with an answer, or you just want to scream it out? That's what she said.
That's Pete's call. He's the boss.
We can just shout them out if we want to.
Okay.
We can do that.
Shout.
And
Let it all out.
I just want to let you know, I did not make these up, and I have not seen any of these but one, so I can't verify the answers are correct. Are you lip syncing while I'm talking?
Shout by Depeche Mode. Sorry.
Okay.
Tears for Fears. God,
Dude,
get it
did I say
right.
Thank you, Brew.
Why the fuck did I say Depeche Mode?
I mean, I
Because
like
you've eaten
both
too many
bands.
edibles.
That's why you can't get it wrong.
Yeah. Goddamn cookies. All right.
Okay. Number 1.
Fucking Toll House.
Toulouse.
Damn Keebler elves.
Diabetes.
A virus turns Britain into an island of deranged cannibals in less than a month.
28 days later.
Shaun of the Dead.
Yeah. Shaun of the Dead.
It's 28 days later.
He's right.
I catered this one to
I was
Pete.
going to say 30 days later, but that's the sequel, isn't it?
It's 28 weeks later was the sequel.
Oh, okay. All right.
And then there was supposed to be like another one after.
I thought there was a 30 days or something, unless I'm getting mixed up with a different friggin'
30
movie.
Days of Night, maybe the vampire movie.
Maybe it's that rock and roll song. 30 days in a hole.
Giggity.
Okay.
30 days in that hole.
It was very damp and moist.
Oh boy.
I enjoy moist.
You
Moist.
will. Most
Hashtag
of us
moist.
do. Okay.
Giggity.
2 criminals and their hostages fight off Mexican vampires in a strip joint.
Bordello of Blood.
From Dusk Till Dawn.
Ah,
Don't
What
be
did you-
in South Central while drinking your juice in the hood.
What did Pete say?
I said Bordello of Blood, but that's a different. That's a different movie.
Yeah. It was From Dusk Till Dawn. And I just want you to know, I don't know if anybody's actually seen my handwriting, but I write really small. It's really hard to read this right now. Okay. Number 3. Evil doctor creates a female companion for his famous reanimated monster.
Bride of
Bride of
Frankenstein.
Frankenstein.
Hey.
Jinx, Coke.
Homicidal maniac stalks teens in their dreams.
Freddy
Krueger.
Krueger.
Nightmare
Nightmare
on
on
Elm
Elm
Street.
Street.
Okay, I was gonna say, is it Freddy Krueger?
It's Nightmare
Yeah.
on Elm Street is the name of the movie, but yeah, it's
But
Freddy.
it's
Krueger.
Freddy?
Freddy
Okay.
Krueger is the person in question.
They had
The focus of A Nightmare on Elm Street.
They had they had that theme music on the local news. It was Guess the Movie theme this morning, and it was the Nightmare on Elm Street theme music. I was like,
music
oh,
is amazing.
it is, dude. Me and Trey were sitting. I was like, this is Nightmare on Elm Street, and he's like, what? I'm like, never mind. I don't want you to know about this yet.
Hey, show it to when he's 7. That was the first time that I watched it. I was 7 years old.
I was 6 or 7 too. So go ahead,
See,
Mike.
he's not far off.
No, a couple of years.
All right. Murderer and his mother prey on guests at their
Psycho.
hotel.
Psycho. They
Okay.
say a man's best friend is his mother.
We all go a little mad sometimes.
I can't fucking see.
I had to do
Carrot-
something.
Caretaker goes insane in haunted
The
hotel.
Shining.
Shining.
Haunts his family. Yeah,
Ooh,
you're right.
What is The Shining?
It's a good thing this isn't Family Feud because Pete and I'd be like,
that bell, like, that buzzer would be broke.
Hi,
snapping
Chris.
Hey,
I
hail,
love.
Chris Wicks. Hail,
Hail,
Intellect
Chris
7.
Wicks.
Hail Chris Wicks.
Hail,
Alex,
Alex.
you missed the adjectives and the fucking feet already. I mean,
Yeah, Alex,
Yeah, we
we've
got all
had
the bad stuff
adjectives-
out of the way, so now you can have fun.
I
We've
missed
had
the feet
adjectives
already.
and feet. It's been a good
Frickin'
night so far.
And I'll
Gross.
have you know, I did not even mention feet tonight. I want credit for that. I didn't start that shit. It was not me.
I don't see what the big deal is.
I
Did
don't know.
not. It did not.
It did not.
I did
Oh.
not mention it. It's
Oh, hi,
not
Mark.
true. It's bullshit.
Well, hi, Mark.
This is bullshit.
Well, hi, Raiders.
okay. Oh shit. Garden garden power tools used for evil in southern USA.
What
Texas
is
Chainsaw
Martha
Massacre.
Stewart's home living?
Yeah. Look, I'm nodding. You can't. My camera's not on. You can't
Motel
see.
Hill.
I was legit nodding to Pete. Like, I'm an idiot. Okay.
No, you're not.
I actually guessed that one. I've never seen it, but I guessed it right.
What was it? Hotel Hell?
No, it was Texas Chainsaw Massacre.
Oh, nice.
No, Alex, I did not start it. Loudy did.
Nope, Loudy did.
Loudy started it.
Loudy flipped the script twice, man. He's
Yep.
up 2 tonight.
He didn't really. He just picked a word I can't say. Not a word
And
I
it
don't
happened
know.
to be an adjective.
I know the word, I just can't pronounce it.
Not only was it
for
an
two.
adjective, she couldn't pronounce it.
Oh,
We're
for
recapping
two.
our own show in the middle of the show.
I know. All right. Number 8. Hand cam records teens terrified by unseen foe in the woods.
Oh, the Blair Witch Project.
Yay, good job, Loudy. Yay.
I haven't seen it, but I know it because
Movie sucks.
It's
I
fucking
was
terrible.
surprised that Adam didn't like snap and say something.
I didn't want to
that
say
movie.
anything because I hate that movie so much.
Fuck that movie.
I
do.
didn't. I
fucking
did not
hate
make
that
this.
movie.
I didn't make.
I
this
know
list.
it's cool. Yeah,
It's-
that's
Don't
why I didn't
yell
say
at
it
me.
because I'm just like, oh god, it's the Blair Witch. Because as soon as you said hand cam, I want to say, oh, Paranormal State. No,
Well, that almost didn't come out as hand cam. I just want you to
I know.
it almost came out as hand job.
know.
Not to be confused with foot job.
Oh my. I'm gonna need a minute after that one.
That's 3 Loudy. That's 3 love. That's 3 love right now.
We need to have a little. You need
I'm
to have a
not
chalkboard,
trying.
Pete, where you put little hash marks.
I'm gonna have to get a whiteboard behind me and start
Yeah,
marking
you
them up.
got- It's Loudy.
But are these like
One.
strikes against me? Because if I
No, dude,
No,
these are points.
it's against
These are
me.
legitimate points. Yeah.
Okay, cool. I'll take a look.
You can have it because I don't want to play this game. I know how it
One
ends.
game. Let's. Monica, I want
The game within the game.
Would you like to play a game?
No. I need to turn my camera on so you can see me. Okay. What are we at? 9. Cursed videotape condemns watchers.
The Ring.
Can I fucking finish the sentence before you blurt out?
VHS.
Listen, Monica. Pete has to get off first before anyone else. Okay.
But listen,
I
I'm
got mine. You
struggling.
best get yours.
Oh no, that sounds like no. Okay. I'm struggling so bad to read these sentences.
Alex says Blair
and
Witch
then-
is all marketing, no substance. Thank you, Alex.
Yep.
That's why you need to be on a regular show with me because you understand me.
Well, they do say a man's best friend is his mother.
He goes
Well,
back to the Psycho reference.
Yeah, that's number 5. Okay. Oh, that was literally me today.
The same
Talking
letter
to
opener I
Pete.
used to lobotomize myself. Hey, now.
It was. I'm not gonna lie. I wanted to stab you.
I stabbed you first.
Easy, Rod. Easy.
Okay. Can I finish the sentence before you jump at
Yes.
me? All right. Teenage oh, I can't say this word either.
Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles.
No,
Heroes in the Half Shell?
telekinetic
Firestarter.
wreaks havoc.
Carrie.
That I wish. Oh, okay. Yeah,
You
but I
still
didn't
better
finish.
man.
I didn't. I never get to finish. Fucking bullshit.
Hey, I'll let you finish, Monica.
Thanks, Loudy. Thank
You're
you.
welcome.
But we're gonna skip that one because I can't read half of my handwriting.
I always like to let the ladies finish first before I go.
You're such a gentleman.
I like to think so. Pete, who you going down on over there?
I know.
Oh. Oh.
That fucking
Both
rum
you
is
use
getting me. I know.
I think I need a cigarette.
Me too, baby.
All right.
Except for you make me laugh and my eyes get so squinty I can't see.
Flair says no comment.
The Flair
Yeah.
Witch Project.
Don't piss him off. He's going to unsubscribe to the channel.
No, we already lost
Unsubscribed.
one.
Okay.
Unsubscribe.
That was Carrie. Number 11. Priest confronts demon after it possesses a young girl.
The Exorcist.
The Catholic Church.
Me too, Alex.
I need an adult. I am the adult.
I had an adult drink. That's probably half of my problem. Wait. Okay, 12. Devil's son is smuggled into a wealthy family. His enemies meet terrible accidents. In quotes. Well, you can't see me. Go
The
go,
Omen.
Adam.
The Omen.
That one goes to Adam because he was waiting.
I wanted to just blurt it out so fast.
I know.
As soon as you said the family, I'm like,
It's The Omen. It's
we
The
can't be on
Omen.
the Family Feud, man. It's gonna be.
I love the
legit
Family Feud.
Boom.
We can be on the same team.
Pete and I would destroy that red button. We'd be slapping each other's hand away from it. Yeah, no, I got it.
No, hang on. What's like a Flare X? I was just joking around, man, because somebody like unsubscribed to the channel. I'm joking around saying like we do something they don't like on the air. Like if a joke doesn't go over, somebody will unsubscribe. Then we do something right. They'll resubscribe. You know, just kind of troll us like that. No, man, I just use you an example because your name was right there, and yeah, I don't know who did, but it was just funny. So sorry. No, you won't unsubscribe. All right, carry on.
Okay.
At least I hope not.
Carrie.
Carry on.
Cannibalistic genius torments criminal profile from behind glass.
Sounds of the lambs.
Who's coming to dinner?
Call me Mr. Tibbs.
The Barney movie.
No, it's definitely Silence of the Lambs.
It is creepy. Famous writer held captive by deranged ex-nurse and forced to resurrect his best-loved character in a new novel.
The autobiography of Kathy Bates.
What? I didn't hear anybody.
The autobiography of Kathy Bates.
Okay. Next. No?
I know the movie. I just can't remember the name of it. Is it Misery?
You all three blurted at the same time, and then nobody said anything.
Misery.
Okay.
Misery. I would like to say with Misery.
See, this is why I can't do Doomcock thing, because this fucking mask muffles my mouth.
Yeah.
Really?
Okay, you all talked at the same time. I can't hear all that.
I'm sorry.
Oh, we call that a Friday night where we come from.
Yeah. Welcome to the fan cast.
You
Right?
should see my Friday night.
wanna
Fun
be
fact. Fun fact of the day. I didn't write down that answer, so I fail. I don't know what the answer is. Don't
Misery.
shake your head at me.
Misery.
Okay.
How
Sure.
can you give a quiz when you don't have the fucking answer?
I was in a hurry. I was
Hey,
trying.
class is giving you a test, but I didn't bring the fucking answer key, so y'all on your goddamn own for that shit.
It was one of them. It was only one.
That's the part where you say, class, this question is extra credit because I don't
Yep.
fucking know the answer.
Okay,
So
well, you all get extra credit.
whoever convinces me gets extra credit.
Yep.
I just gave you all extra credit. Good job. Number 15. Escaped lunatic in William Shatner mask terrorizes neighborhood one fall night.
Halloween.
Wait, in a William Shatner mask?
Yeah.
He's in a William Shatner
Yep,
mask.
that's
for
a
sure.
Shatner mask.
And a little fun fact: if you put hair on that mask, it looks like Mariah Carey.
Mm-hmm. She's got me feeling
100%.
emotions.
All right. An assault from flying creatures happens upon a small town.
The
Birds.
birds.
That was the
Martin
one. That was the one movie that I've seen.
The Alfred Hitchcock classic.
I love that movie actually.
It's all right.
Okay, last one. Iconic opening scene and a character who explains the rules for surviving a horror movie.
Scream.
Yep.
Never seen it.
Me neither.
Oh, really? I went to the theater to see that when it first came out.
What year did it come out?
97 or 98, I think.
Yeah, I wasn't seeing
Wait.
it.
I wasn't even allowed to be in the theater at that.
Yeah, it
age.
was 97 or 98, I think. Wasn't it, Adam? Maybe 96?
Yeah, 96. I was 96 or 97.
It's
somewhere
yeah, it was
there.
around there because I was like a junior, senior in high school.
Yeah, it was.
What is this?
It was
Link
cutting edge because it was making fun of all those things that we
Yep.
loved,
All
but
the
we were
tropes.
tired of. We were tired of it at the time, so it was like the Deadpool of that time.
Oh, let's see here. Wait. Link7 says, you can't do Doomcock. Who's he talking to? Me or he was probably talking to you.
I said I can't talk with a fucking
Yeah, the
mask
mask
on without
on.
being all muffled and shit.
Greetings, Dominions and Doomentites. It is I, Dictor Van Doomcock, future ruler of Earth.
This almost was the look for Groovinator, and then I bitched out at the last minute. Said no, fuck it, this is a Groovinator.
I give props to Doomcock for doing like the whole like gimmick thing.
The
Like
disguise, it's
yeah.
a bitch to keep up with. That's why
Yeah,
I decided
man.
not to do it.
I couldn't do that. Like that's why I was like, I'm not gonna have like a persona, you know what I mean? Like a real like I did like a not
Think
a
all the
wrestling
things
gimmick,
that you
but-
can't do. It's like a meetup. Well, fuck, I gotta wear something, and it's probably gonna be hotter than hell in there. So
Yeah.
you know what I mean? Forget it.
Yep. Oh, let's see. Flare X saw that in Scream, saw it in Iceland. Oh, Linkle X7's got a good movie idea. Glitter 2 starring William Shatner. A sequel to Glitter, the movie we didn't know we needed. Let's see. All right, so is that it, Monica?
Yes.
Did you total up the points?
I wasn't keeping points.
God.
Come on, Pete. This was for fun.
I thought she was actually keeping track. Okay, no worries.
I no. You said
Why?
you were gonna scream them all out at once. You didn't. If I was keeping track, I would have done you one at a time.
Flare
I'm
X.
done. I'm
But
done.
yet somehow you still gave us extra credit. I'm
She's
confused.
like one of them was an extra credit question.
Wait, I just got excited because she wanted to do us all one at a time. instead of in a group.
Holy shit. That's four. That's four. We got to keep a
I
tally
know,
going now.
but nobody else picked up on it but me and Loudy.
That's four. That's four.
Holy
That's four to
shit.
love.
This is why I don't drink,
That's
friend.
four
Monica,
to love.
I like drinking Monica. She's pretty fun.
What does Monica taste like?
Oh,
Oh,
Jesus.
Jesus Christ.
Nobody answer this
You
question.
said you like drinking Monica. I just want to know what it tasted
It's
like.
it's somewhere between root beer and rum.
I'm
Sweet-
crying
sweet
right
with a
now.
bite.
I am not sweet. No. Sorry.
But then when
Oh.
first you're,
That's
first
what-
you're
Wrong.
sour, then you're
She's
sweet, then you're
saying
gone.
She's salty.
Salty.
Yeah, wrong
Salty.
Monica.
No. I've got
Oh.
the right one.
Oh,
Fine.
God.
Not
Mm.
the sweet one.
It's the sweet one.
Little
Alex says,
into the
This stream is TVMA.
I'm sorry. It just
I'm not. This is fun.
Oh no. Oh no. Did you see what he said?
We just thought we thought that was just kind of common knowledge that Alex that this was TVMA.
All right, Alex. Oh, here we go. I'm putting this one up on the screen. Tastes like Brie. And with that,
we are no longer friends.
He
I'm
is no
out.
longer
I'm
allowed
done.
on the stream.
Alex, that is a perfect segue
Done.
into our first topic.
Alex
because-
missed the beginning of why I made you do the adjectives in the first place.
Oh,
I'm angry now. I just went from like happy Monty to angry Monty.
oh God, no! Please, I can't take angry Monty anymore.
Should we give
I
Alex
can't.
a point for that? Should we
I-
put him on,
No.
at least put him on the
No.
board?
You
now?
know what?
Loudy's-
No, I don't. You know what? It sounds like this really upset Monica. I don't want angry Monica, so I say he doesn't get the point because Monica's upset.
Thanks, Loudy.
I
Fuck
got
all
you
y'all.
back, bro. Don't you worry about that.
Linkle 7 says, "You know, you still love me, Monica."
No, I don't. Take it back.
Wow.
Well, his comment about Brie Larson is a perfect segue into our first topic,
Yeah,
which is
fuck
none
you.
other than Jesus Christ, none other than Brie Larson.
Yum.
Yuck! No, that's a yuck.
Oh yeah.
Ew.
Especially with her talon feet. All right, so
You know you like him.
I don't mind feet.
That's
but
the
We-
second
no,
time that
we are
was
not
brought up
doing
where I
this.
didn't have
I
nothing to
don't.
do with it.
I
So time
don't.
out. Is this stream rated TVMA for all the Quentin Tarantino references or what?
Yes,
Yeah.
I'm gonna barf.
I'm not.
Ugh.
So, Monica, I take it you don't have any Tarantino movies in your collection?
Nope,
As we
sure
speak?
don't.
Okay.
No.
Well, lucky for
Zero.
you, Monica, I own the Tarantino box set. on
What the
Blu-ray,
fuck is
so
wrong with you?
There's some really good
Why?
movies in
They're
there.
good
This
movies.
guy makes good movies, man.
It just so happens.
No.
He happens to have a strange fetish that I don't understand.
I'm okay with strange fetishes. That's
No, you're
really hard
not.
for me. I'm really hard. That's really
You're
hard for me to
totally
say.
against this one.
I am not okay with foot fetishes. I have a foot
Why?
phobia because
Well,
it's
yeah.
fucking disgusting.
No, it's not.
What's
Yes,
so
it
disgusting
is.
about it.
Eating asshole for a craft beer is disgusting. I mean, if we're just gonna go all in,
I can't breathe.
I mean, I know motherfuckers done ate asshole for a craft beer. I ain't got no problem licking a foot. I mean, let's be honest here. You ask me
Oh,
to put my
God.
tongue
Only
in
something
somebody's-
like that could only happen in Brooklyn. You know, it's got to be Brooklyn.
Yeah.
No.
Where
Uh,
Brooklyn at?
we
Where
gotta ask,
Brooklyn at?
we gotta ask LMP.
That's got
Huh.
to be some fucking some hipster central bullshit right there.
That is right there. I ain't
I
got
don't
no money.
like
I,
cheese,
Greenwich
Alex.
Village.
I want a craft beer.
No, you don't.
Oh,
You
it's
want to
gonna
crack
cost
the
you.
chair.
Brie Larson in a foot fetish video by Tarantino. Oh God, not with her
We don't
toes.
accept money here. It's
Her
too
toes are like
basic.
my
Ugh.
fingers, man. They're fucked up now. They're like
Stop.
eagle claws and
So
shit.
she's like an orangutan. She can like grab stuff.
Rest in peace.
Ugh.
Rest in peace, Harambe.
Fling fluid people.
Oh God.
All right, so
Dicks
topic
out for
one
Harambe.
is dicks out for Harambe.
I'm
Brie
gonna need
Larson-
more rum to get through this. Just so you know, I'm about to
More
go
what?
get the bottle. Rum.
Oh, rum. My bad. I thought you said something else.
Brie Larson is so busy with the invisible sequel, she doesn't notice her haters. Now, I did a video on this, and I did 4 separate articles. I didn't read them all, but I just used them for kind of reference points. I read a few of them because they were so hollow, and it just proves that they don't. Every one of them tries to say, "Oh, well, the Captain Marvel sequel is definitely, maybe, possibly happening. Maybe next year, or but nobody really knows anything. They don't have a script. They don't have a director. They don't have a producer. Brie doesn't know anything, but yet she claims that she doesn't know anything about people having an issue with her either. Yeah. So what is she so busy working on that she doesn't notice there's no sequel development or information in any of the announcements they've come out with for phase 4, even phase 5? They just released I did the video on Nova. They're going to bring Nova into the MCU, which that would be a perfect opportunity for them to throw Catpan Mediocre in that, or even debut Nova in her sequel, but they won't do it. You know why? Because they have nothing. They don't have a script. They don't have anything. So this is why it's so funny to me that all these articles that these garbage tier journalists write, and then they say, "Oh, we're babies and we're this and we're haters," but there's nothing. They have no sequel. They have no plans for a sequel. They have nothing. I mean, I'm going to go to this small screen UK article, and this is just a real quick puff piece here. And I'm going to share this, and we'll go through this real quick, and we'll jump right into the discussion on this one. But this is Brie Larson still doesn't know when she'll start filming Catpan Mediocre 2. And is it me, or does she look a little bit
What I want to know is, that picture, was that a Photoshop that somebody made and then just got repeated around the internet, or was that an actual promo shot?
It looks like a Photoshop, because look at the neck.
Yeah, it looks goofy. It looks like she's wearing like a jumper, like you give a kid.
Yep.
You know,
It looks like she's trying to hide a fucking Adam's apple.
she looks like Mork from Mork.
Is that Nyla Rose?
She's not your cookie cutter chick.
Yeah,
That's because you're a dude.
She's not that's because Nyla Rose is a fucking man. Brie Larson still doesn't know when she'll start filming Catpan Mediocre 2. This came out, and this is by Edward Lauder. This came out today at 1:39 p.m. We already know that Catpan Mediocre 2 is happening, but this is great. We know it's happening, but there's still no word on when it'll start filming, and Brie Larson doesn't know when it'll start, but we know it's happening, right? We know. Moving forward, it looks like Brie's version of Catpan Mediocre, aka Cadaver Danvers, will be a vital part of the Marvel Cinematic Universe. Yeah, that's really evidenced by how they've been really pushing Captain Marvel too, right? She's already cemented herself as one of the strongest beings in the MCU. False. Just look at how Thanos reacted to her for confirmation of this fact. What the fuck? When did Thanos look to her for confirmation that she was the strongest Avenger? What the fuck is this guy talking about?
Drugs.
What movie was he watching?
I was gonna say, Thanos took the Power Stone out and punched America's ex-wife right out of the fucking movie. So
America's ex-wife.
that's what she looks like. She just looks like, look at this. This is like the ex-wife that you have before you like meet something like this. That's not blue though.
Probably the same kind of person that gave Dave Chappelle a splat on Rotten Tomatoes.
Yep. I want to talk to your manager.
Unsubscribed.
It'll be interesting to see how those clever people at Marvel Studios work out how to move the character forward and which threat she'll have to face. And this right here, 5 more reasons why Tom Holland's the best Spider-Man ever. Piss off, eh? However, Brie doesn't know when Catpan Mediocre 2 will begin filming, and it really should be sometime soon. She told Variety in a recent interview, "No, I don't really know what job I'm going to do next, which is very exciting. You know, to normal people, that's called being unemployed, and that's not exciting.
You're a fucking millionaire.
I suppose when you're a trust fund kid like that, yeah, you don't really need to. Oh, I'm not working. It's wonderful.
I read that earlier, and I'm like, you fucking narcissistic trust fund bitch. Like, are you kidding me? Did you really fucking say that? That is how little self-awareness that she really has.
Someone needs to tell that bitch to shut her fucking cock holster.
I mean, seriously, dude. Like, this is like all jokes aside. Like, that is like I said, man. Like, normal people, that's like unemployment. That's like, I don't have a job. I got to pay bills. What the fuck am I gonna do? And like, to Adam's point, she's a trust fund kid. She doesn't know what it's like to struggle.
Yeah,
I'm sorry.
Those things usually lead to alcoholism and drug abuse, but yeah, by all means, whatever.
That's fine. Don't worry about that.
Yep. Larson continued, I don't even know what my life's gonna be! Exclamation point. And most of this year, you know, I had to do the press tour. Oh, that's fucking hard.
Oh, you poor millionaire.
I know. I feel real. It's like my heart goes out to her, you know. Poor woman.
We need to get that sampler pretty soon, Pete, so we can play that little clip of what's his name? Oh, poor you from Christian Bale, the Christian Bale clip.
Yep, the fucking his rant.
Oh, poor you.
Poor you.
Why are you making him sound like Keanu Reeves?
That's what he sounds like.
Oh.
But then
because I'm not an actor.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
I'm not a thespian.
A lesbian?
I am a lesbian.
I am too.
But then the last half of the year, I've just been focusing way more on doing what I want to do that's completely outside of my job. Again, it must be nice to be so fucking rich that it doesn't really matter. You know? I mean, I just feel like it's been this incubation time. Now, this is a dare I say a millennial statement if I've ever heard one. I just feel like it's been this incubation time, whether it's incubation because I'm developing projects and also incubation myself. Being like, okay, I'm going to be turning 30. I've been working a lot. I just need to change it up and see what's there for me. See who I am now and which ways I want to grow. You're 30. Aren't you grown?
It's like, bitch, we the same age. And you want to talk about growing?
Yeah.
Girl.
Well, sadly, she can't always resort to porn or stripping. So sorry, Brie. They're going to turn you away.
Money, but she could.
No.
Here's the greatest line in the article. Hopefully for Marvel Studios, Marvel fans, and Brie Larson herself, they'll begin filming Catpan Mediocre 2 very soon. Like, really? So here's the female James Bond, or you know, if we made her Monica Rambeau Captain Marvel, which I mean, if they want diversity and inclusion, this is your Captain Marvel right here. The 1980s run of Captain Marvel with Monica Rambeau is the most popular run in the entire series, I believe. And
that costume looked pretty cool too. The original one. I've seen shots of that. That would have been a more interesting movie.
Yeah.
I thought the daughter's name was Monica. That girl's name is Maria.
Is it Maria or? Yeah, Maria. I'm sorry. So yeah, Monica would be the daughter, but they could do that with her all grown up and just kick her to the curb, just kill her off in the first 5 minutes of her own sequel.
Don't kill Monica. I like Monica.
This one right here, if they really want to subvert expectations, then you know something would happen where Lashana Lynch ends up dying, and it's Catpan Mediocre and Monica Rambeau, which is her daughter, and she dies in like the first 5 minutes of the movie, and then power gets translated somehow. I mean, just explain it. You know, you can retcon it. You're fucking Kevin Feige. You're obviously a genius. Just retcon.
You're into retconning everything else. Why not retcon this?
You just explained the entire plot of G.I. Joe Retaliation, by the way.
Did I?
Yeah.
I've never seen it.
Well, you don't have to now. Now you know.
Well, the end. Pay me. But yeah, so there's one of these articles about, you know, they don't know anything. They know nothing. And hey, we got 9 folks in the chat right now. I like it. I like it a lot. Be sure to smack that like button. Bitch slap it. Por favor. Yep. One day I'm going to bring the baby powder in here. When I do that, I'll just be like up in the fucking air with baby powder. Then I'm going to get all my computer and I'll be trying to.
It sounds like it's going to be messy.
Well, you know, normally when I shoot up in the air, it is messy, but you know, it happens. It happens. Let's see what else we got here.
You can't do this to me.
That's what she said.
We'll do what we want and you'll like it.
That's what she said, and that's exactly the response she got. Yep. Let's see. Oh, this is another great one right here. We're gonna look at one more of these articles before we kind of just break into the discussion. And I mean, this is just like I said. These are too good to pass up. Because this I've never heard of this website before, and I was Googling kind of just info and articles for the show, and I came across this site called and then an article about Brie Larson. It's called Pink Villa, which I mean I don't know where.
At least it's not We Got This Covered.
I have not done an article from We Got This Covered in a minute, and it kind of feels good, but it does
Like
because
a day.
Wow.
No, it's been 2 days.
That takes some restraint.
It does, because they're so clickbaity and garbage here. It's just fun to just make fun of. Brie Larson has no clue about Captain Marvel 2 and says she doesn't have time for haters. This is by the Pink Villa desk, because nobody wants to admit to writing something this bad.
Especially that headline. God, haters.
Doesn't have time for the haters. And at least it doesn't say incels. Brie Larson revealed in an interview that she had absolutely no clue on when she will start shooting Catpan Mediocre 2. Furthermore, the Avengers Endgame star also addressed the haters who didn't want Catpan Mediocre to succeed. Here's a nice smile. There's a nice smile from Brie. Look
No.
at it. And it stops, so we don't have to see the talons. All right. Let's see. Besides Avengers Endgame
Damn
beating hey, it looks like Clyde Frog, my cat. Yeah, this is okay. So this just goes on and talks about Endgame and the Brie Larson starer, Captain Marvel. They called it the starer. That's her movies that Brie Larson starer.
That's how I speak.
Starer. It's a starerist movie.
Star.
Yeah. Let's see. San Diego Comic-Con 2019, Catpan Mediocre 2 was not a part of the Phase 4 announcements. Kevin did share that the MCU flick was very much on their minds. That is code right there for like, yeah, we don't have time for Captain Marvel 2.
It's going to begin filming in that magical place where they're currently filming the Rian Johnson Star Wars trilogy.
Yep.
Side by side on the same lot in Magic Land.
She's in both of them. She's simultaneously. She's so stunning and so brave.
She's working overtime. She puts the Captain Marvel outfit on and then hurries up and puts the hood and the lightsaber on, runs right on to the next set because how she gets all her parts.
She's such a Jedi. She is such a Jedi. Like Brie Larson is the Queen Jedi. Hail Queen Brie, right? Slay Queen. Yes.
Yeah.
Yes, Queen Slay. Oh my God. This okay. So let's see. However, recent developments speculate that Captain Marvel's fate in the MCU is hanging in the balance. There's no word on the sequel yet, when it will be in production. Even Brie is unaware of any developments. While talking to Variety, the Oscar-winning actress, she played a victim. That's why she got an Oscar. Okay?
It's Medea writing this article.
Who said
wish
that?
Medea was writing.
Alex.
I
love you. God
I
damn
know,
it.
man.
Oh.
Let's see. Wait, what is this? Cooper Brothers Entertainment. If Brie Larson is a Jedi, then I am the Senate. It's treason then. All right. Let's see. Even Brie is unaware.
Green friend.
While talking to Variety, the Oscar-winning actress was asked about when she will be doing Catpan Mediocre 2, to which Larson stated, "No, I don't really know what's my job I'm going to do next. It's very exciting. I don't see. They're just stealing from the other article. Avenge the Fallen, which would mean like what? Her ass, because it hangs like low, because it's just saggy and
It doesn't hang
have
low.
an ass.
It's flat. It's not there.
It's just
Fallen. That means all the fans that fell off after they introduced her into the MCU.
Furthermore, the Avengers Endgame star. That's a reach. The Avengers Endgame star. The Avengers
Endgame cameo.
Ancillary character that was there for.
I'm actually surprised that Disney hasn't nominated her for the Oscar for that movie.
She was so stunning and so brave.
And that's their actual reasonings, because of her stunning and brave performance in Endgame. Yeah,
it probably is. Oh, let's see. Oh, here it is right here. She was asked about the haters who do not want Captain Marvel to succeed, as it was led by a woman character, and as well as the actress's take on quote unquote politics. Okay, nobody wanted it to fail because it had a female lead. We're talking about Catpan Mediocre, all right? We want it to fail because it had you, Brie, as the lead. You're a miserable, insufferable human being who has no self-awareness. None whatsoever. Let's see, talking about how she was not aware of the fact that these quote unquote fans made videos about wanting the movie to bomb. The 30-year-old actor stated, "I don't have time for it. You know, these things I have extra time to really look at. Am I eating healthy food? Am I drinking water? Am I meditating? Have I called my mom today?" When you have a mission and things that you want to do, and my time and my energy is so limited, it just becomes so clear as to what I want to spend it on. And that's just not what's of interest to me, Brie added. What are your thoughts on Captain Marvel 2? Let us know your views in the comment section below. My views on Captain Marvel 2 is they haven't made anything yet because they have nothing to bookend it between. Yeah, that's just, I mean, I don't know how much more clear I can, make it, that they don't have a clue what they're doing with that movie because they really have no plans for that movie. God, that's just horrible. Monica, what's your take on the lack of developments for the sequel to this? Are they seriously trying to protect it and kind of tuck it away and hide it so we forget about it?
Yes. Honestly, I feel like they're just trying to find the right spot to slip it in.
That's what she said.
I can't. It just keeps coming out of my mouth.
Yeah, I bet.
I'm trying to be serious here. I just can't speak.
I'm sorry. I'll stop.
No, yeah, I feel like they're just trying to, wedge it in between something else.
Jesus.
I don't words.
Wait,
what do you
hey,
want me to
Pete?
say?
You still have that phantom whiteboard behind you? Put a +1 next to the rum bottle.
Yep, I'm going to hang on here.
The rum bottle's got like 14 on me. I'm not even gonna lie.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna try this again.
Good night, Appalachian American. Thanks for joining us, and thank you for the thumbnail for this episode, man. And you guys remember, there's not gonna be an episode next Monday night. Taking Monday off to watch the Lions, so Wednesday will be episode 69. So we're gonna look to have a big cast for episode 69, and see if Monica's gonna be as dirty next week. She is tonight.
Don't challenge that.
Oh, challenge. The gauntlet is laid down.
Oh,
I can't wait to be dirty. Monica, you want to be dirty with me?
Duh. Okay. Captain Marvel. So they're gonna I can't look at Pete and talk. They're gonna take the second movie and shoehorn it in between two other big movies again, or they're gonna try to do that so that it makes more money, so that they don't have an excuse why, nobody didn't go watch it. So until there's two big movies that they can put it in between, they're gonna just act like it doesn't exist. Done. Next.
Loudy, what about you, man? Are they just trying to hide this, or are they do you think they're developing it now?
I think it might be a little bit of both. I think that they're probably, in the embryonic stages of what they want from the movie and all this other bullshit. But on the other side of the coin, it's like, well, we don't want to go too far along because, as to kind of piggyback off of you and Monica, we don't have two giant hits to shoehorn this movie within. So until we get that, we gotta, kind of keep it in the vault or play our cards close to the chest until we get some type of until we get two other movies out there, we can fucking Oreo this thing in between.
Yeah, I think
that's what I was trying to say, but why doesn't it come out of my mouth sounding decent like that?
Oh well, there's a certain way that things come out of your mouth, and there's certain things where they go in, and
because, my lady, I'm an orator. Speaking is what I do best.
I don't speak well.
I speak gooder.
Okay. Anyways,
Groove, what do you think? I
think I'm trying to understand why she's as protected as she is, and I have a theory that I know is complete bullshit, but it just might make a good movie. Is that they have this one? Either she has dirt on somebody, like something really bad that she's keeping a secret, and everybody's collectively trying to keep that a secret, or maybe they just found out after they gave her the Oscar for whatever that fucking Room movie was that she was in that doesn't have Tommy Wiseau in it that she got the Oscar for. Maybe they found out after they gave her the Oscar that maybe she's actually got like a slight case of Asperger's or something like that, and they're embarrassed by that. Hollywood is collectively embarrassed, and they are rallying to protect her, because there's no way in hell they could think that this woman's activism is so goddamn important that they would have to fabricate all of this bullshit around a superhero movie that's mediocre at best.
But she's got burgers coming out of her ass.
Oh,
Some form of autism, because it just the stuff that comes out of her mind. She lacks the ability. The best way I can describe it is a sociopath, maybe. I don't know. Just there's people that I've known over the years that they say things and they don't think about it before the words come out. And she just strikes me as that type. She lacks the ability to understand her own self-image. She doesn't, you know what I mean? Like you think about things before you go to a party. You try not to say stupid shit, at least before the rum comes out. Okay. So you try not to say stupid shit because you don't want to come off as being like a complete a-hole. Whereas Brie seems to speak before she thinks. And that's why we're in this predicament. And also, I don't think that Marvel realized that was the problem before they hired her. They made all the commitments. The check's already cleared. Now they got to clean up the mess, because as we all know, Disney are not the types of peoples that like to admit to any kind of defeat at all whatsoever.
I think it's a cognitive dissonance is maybe the term. I mean, I just call it like basically like, I don't know if she's on the spectrum or anything, but like she has a definite lack of self-awareness.
Right. It's just, there's something chemical going on there at some point, because it's just everything. I've tried to understand. And I'm like, okay, is the internet just ganging up on her just for the sake of ganging up on her, or does just everything she says come off as so condescending and snobby and just like, people that you can't relate to? Robert Downey Jr. would walk into a room and light up a room. You know what I mean? He just knew how to carry himself. And this is not the person that you want leading that cause. You know what I mean? She does not have any of that, not even a modicum or a hint of it. Like, she needs to bring, they literally have to bring in other actors and actresses and comic book characters to prop her up, because she can't carry it on her own. They've even admitted this.
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah, she's not, like I said, for her being an Oscar-winning actress. I mean, that to me, that's like, that really doesn't do the Oscars any favors.
She does a sequel, like you guys just said. She does a sequel. Who the hell's going to show up for it? I mean, who's asking for that? The same people that were jumping up down like, oh, my man babies are just going to piss themselves. They're not the kind of people that go out and buy movie tickets. They're too busy fucking around on Twitter to do that. They're not going to be asked to leave their house and actually spend money on things. Come on.
Yep. Let's see. I want to acknowledge the chat for a second, but you're absolutely right, man. That's they're trying. It's that imaginary audience that they're all trying to reach for. That one, like you said, the blue check marks on Twitter that don't leave their house. They sit there and they tweet 100 times a day. People like, what's her name? That Renfamous, that purple-haired land whale that's always trolling EVS. I broke one of my cardinal rules, and I kind of went at her on Twitter yesterday on a thread that EVS had posted. So I didn't get any responses, but the tweet got a lot of views. I'm kind of shocked I didn't just get blocked. But let's see. Chris Wicks, the reason Brie has a hall pass is because her politics align with the studios, and they are using her to push their own agendas vicariously through her without drawing attention to themselves. Yeah, absolutely. That's not out of the realm of possibility either. I mean,
unless they brought her in just because they knew that she would fail and get herself fired, and then they wouldn't have to pursue any of this shit anymore, because then they could say, well, you remember when we did try to give you guys this shit and then nobody showed up for it?
Yep.
But the fact that everything surrounding Captain Marvel in general is so artificial makes me think otherwise. I'd be giving them too credit. They're not smart enough to do that. Let me put it that way.
I just gagged at Alex's comment. That's disgusting.
Here we go.
Which one?
The real problem is Brie needs some of that good loving. Help her out, Adam.
Hell no.
Ugh.
I have standards, sir, and I take offense to that comment.
I don't, and I take offense to that comment.
you have no standards, you say?
No.
If Brie
have
Larson
standards.
if Brie Larson said, "Hey, I'll give you $1 million, you smash," I'd be like, 500 grand and I'll do it. I don't have any morals.
No, I want money's not enough. I need longevity. I want to do what she does. I says, well, you got to promise me a career like yours. So every time I wander onto a set, I want a job right away. I will fuck up every movie on purpose too.
I'll just like act like myself. Like, okay, ready, and this is your motivation scene. Okay, go. Hey,
start doing them negotiation deals like RDJ. Like, well, here's the thing: you're gonna give me 30 million instead of 3 because I made this gangster shit.
Alex says she's got to dress like she did in the beginning of Endgame. Yeah, that tank top and them jeans. That her body double looked right from behind. Let's see.
Not enough. You can't put perfume on a pig.
No, not her body double. Brie herself.
Nope.
We're not talking doubles here, bud.
Nope.
But I want to hit it from the back. I want
No.
If you put a bow on a
double
pig, it's still a pig.
You-
You know what I'm saying?
No, you don't get to pick which double you want.
Well, she had 2 body doubles in both of them.
I know. I'm aware, but you don't get either of those.
Ah, shit.
You get the cheese
I'm
stick
not doing
yourself.
it. I wouldn't even smash it with your dick.
Yeah, I've been some dirt. Never mind.
That's an option. Oh God, I'm
not renting this motherfucker out. On a serious note, actually, if somebody paid me a couple of $100 an hour, I'd be anyway. On a serious note, have y'all seen RDJ recently on the Howard Stern show? He's so composed, and I agree 100% with him. Brie will never be as mature, classy, and smart as Robert Downey Jr. Well, no, Robert Downey Jr.'s got 1,000,000 years worth of life experience on Brie Larson, and he's actually faced adversity and worked his way out of it and came back on the other side and basically became Tony Stark for
that's a good comment. That's something we're gonna have to address on one of these shows, man. RDJ's come out with some comments recently that I 100% agree with. That what you just said there, and then also him defending Martin Scorsese. Basically, Martin Scorsese saying MCU movies are not necessarily they're theme park rides, because that's absolutely what the fuck they are. Right?
Yeah,
it's not actual cinema, because most of those stories draw from cinema to begin with. So, and also Robert Downey Jr. not pursuing the Oscar, even though Disney wants to support him having an Oscar for dying in Endgame.
He's like, I don't know.
He's like, nah, I'm not going to pursue that. And I'm thinking, you're a class act, RDJ.
That's
Seriously.
I dig that about him.
He's like, he knows. You know what I mean? It's like, you want to talk about the long con. He come out at the smelling like a rose on the other side. He milked Disney for every dime they have, and then when they're broke, he'll still have all the money.
Yep, because he's Robert Downey Jr. is what, 50 now. He knows how to handle.
He ain't got to do shit. He can retire now.
Yep,
spend the rest of his life spending.
He knows how to handle money. It's not like he was in his 20s. He's not getting arrested every 2 or 3 months. Yeah, that dude has, done a 180, and it's been an amazing turnaround, and it's a great story. It's truly a great story because he is really talented. So that's what
he's the only guy I've seen. There's only a few people I've ever seen that can stand up next to British actors and totally nail the accent. You know what I mean? Like it just the Sherlock Holmes movies might be trash, but just the way he acts alongside of actual British speaking people and speaks that accent like he's done it his entire life shows you the mark of a true professional.
Yep. That's the thing, man. Like you said, and aren't they doing another one?
Yeah.
I say it's like the third one, I think. So
probably. I'm not a big Guy Ritchie fan, so I liked the first Sherlock Holmes quite a bit. I thought it was a fun movie. The second one was a freaking mess, so I don't know if I'm going to come back for a third one. But just watching him in that role, though, he just absolutely nailed it.
Yeah, that was. Yeah, I think I saw the second one, but I haven't seen the first one. The first one's the only one worthy of note. The second one is just a bit of a clusterfuck. It lost me. That movie is hard to follow. And I think part of it was, and I watch a lot of British TV and movies, and I just could not keep up with what they were saying. It's like I needed subtitles. It was like that in parts of Snatch.
No, the one that was worse for me, man, was Narcos. I tried, man. I wanted to watch Narcos, and I'm like, I can't read this fast. If I have to pause my screen this much, then I may as well just read a fucking book.
Oh, let's see. Hey, let's see where we at here. Okay, so Loudy.
Guilty.
That's what I'm thinking, man. That's what I'm thinking. I'm gonna start with you on this one. Let's see. Wait, we've already pretty much covered the Brie Larson chat. Our points kind of just crossed right over into what I was going for. So I think we can move forward here with topic number 2 is Batwahman. And I don't have any articles for this. I didn't need them because I have watched this goddamn episode 5 times now. 3.5 when I was doing my review, and then the kid wanted to watch it, and I wanted to beta test it on him and see what he, my son who's 4,
give us the nickel tour so the rest of us normal folk don't have to sit through this travesty.
Okay, so Batwoman is the story of Kate Kane, who is the daughter of Jacob Kane, cousin of Bruce Wayne, obviously Batman, who disappears over the course of like 3 years in Gotham, has kind of fallen by the wayside. So Jacob Kane, Kate's father, starts a company bankrolled by his second wife, Mary Hamilton Kane, I believe her name is. And she has a daughter. Oh, that's the daughter's name. I can't remember the mom. The mom's Catherine. So I can't remember the mom's name. But so the stepmom bankrolls everything. The dad starts a security company. They're like kind of like Blackwater Security, that type of organization. But they are helping the Gotham City Police Department pick up the slack because all the rampant crime and gangs have been, just destroying Gotham City in Batman's absence. So, what's his name? Her dad's top officer, kind of like field commander for the Crow Security Force is what it's called. Her name, the character name is Sophie Moore, who happened to date Kate Kane when they were in the military academy together. And that's the reason that Kate got kicked out, because it was back during the Don't Ask, Don't Tell. And they got caught kissing, and they refused to, Kate refused to denounce the homosexual behavior because she's a rebel, Dottie. She's a loner. You don't want to know her. And Sophie decided to not denounce it, signed a piece of paper or denouncing it so she could stay in the military. And in a very telling scene that's kind of running a parallel to what the SJWs are saying about Ruby Rose not being lesbian or Jewish enough to play the Jewish lesbian Kate Kane character. Sophie says to Ruby, her character Kate says, they don't want you, speaking of the military, because she's gay. And she looks at Kate, and Sophie says something to the effect of, I know, but unlike you, I don't have the luxury of being offended by that, which is basically like, I'm a POC. Like, she is like a, I believe she's a black lady. Or some, or maybe Latina. I'm not exactly sure what the actress's ethnic background, but she's a POC. She's a person of color. So she's basically alluding to Kate being that even though you're a white lesbian, you still have it much easier than I do as a person of color who happens to be a lesbian. So she gets kidnapped by this Wonderland gang led by a girl aptly named Alice. Really, that's fucking creative, right? Isn't it? Isn't that great?
So creative.
It is
Stunning and brave.
Sparkly.
So anyway, I'm turning my camera back on. So sorry, Monica. So
What?
she's
Why you
kidnapped.
call me out?
She's kidnapped. So Kate has to come back and save her, even though her dad's got this big security force, and this is like his most valuable asset or agent. He calls her. Kate's jealous of her is basically what it amounts to. But so she comes all the way back. She's like training in like Tibet or whatever. And if you guys watch my review, the first scene of the show, she's like underwater swimming in like subarctic temperatures beneath the ice. And all she has on is like a little like sports bra top and like athletic like bottoms, like female like compression shorts almost, I guess. And she's under the water and she's totally unaffected by the fact that there's like ice. So she's like being trained to like how to survive underwater. So she's got like handcuffs on her ankles. She swims all the way to the bottom, gets the key off. And this scene's so stupid. She's trying to figure out how to get from under the ice because the hole that she was supposed to climb out got blocked somebody pushed this big crate over it, so she couldn't get out. She takes these handcuffs, and now you've seen Ruby Rose. She's small as shit. She punches through the ice like 8 or 9 times. She punches this ice to punch through it. I'm like, even a big, like, strong, athletic guy couldn't do that in that.
Even Harry Houdini couldn't pull that shit off.
No. I'm like, okay, first of all,
although she looks a little like Harry Houdini.
They have the same fucking haircut and same jawline, I think. So she goes in and, you know, blah, blah, blah. There's like an Inuit guy in there she's talking to. So the whole fucking show revolves around her trying to get this Sophie back because she goes to Gotham and meets her dad, and she breaks into Wayne Enterprises, which, you know, the building, it's been shut down for years, but there's like plants growing inside of it. And Lucius Fox from the Dark Knight trilogy, I believe it's his grandson, Luke Fox, is like the head of Wayne Security now. He's the only person there. And of course she comes in and bullies him and handcuffs him to a post and finds the Batcave. And when the fuck did they move the Batcave under Wayne Enterprises? The Batcave has always been under Wayne Manor. Am I right? It's under Wayne Manor?
Yeah.
Well, not in this fucking show. It's under Wayne Enterprises, which I don't know how you put a cave under a skyscraper. I'm not sure how that works. But, I mean, I'm sure with the right amount of money, you can do anything.
Well, with retconning, you can do whatever you want.
So she gets down to the Batcave, and she's going over all the shit and breaks into the computer with ease, of course, and happens to, find surveillance of Sophie's kidnappers from the Wayne Enterprises security cameras they have all over the city. And she hacks into it, and, fucking takes it. And, Lucius, Luke Fox, she leaves him handcuffed. I mean, this is just like, so she just goes right to where she automatically knows where the Wonderland gang is hiding because one of them knocked out her girl with a paddle. And she could see in the surveillance video, which is black and grainy, the slogan on the paddle that was written on it. So she places that as, it's this abandoned orphanage or whatever. So she goes right there before the Crow security team can get there. She just goes in by herself, and she proceeds to beat the shit out of like 4, 5, 6 dudes. Like, now, mind you, Ruby Rose is like 90 pounds soaking wet. All right. Like, I don't care how much technique you have. If you're fighting some like 260-pound dude, you're not just going to fucking punch him into submission. It's not going to happen. I mean, it's so fucking stupid. Like, these fight scenes are totally unbelievable. Had it been a different actress with a little more like athletic look to her, or, I mean, it's not her. It's not plausible. It's not believable. She doesn't have any powers. She's, it's not like she's Black Widow. Even Black Widow is just straight up badass. You believe that a little bit more. Not with this one. So she, she goes in there and she's like in the process of like ramming one of the nameless goons' head in a freezer until you start to hear it like kind of squish. And then she gets knocked out, and Alice has got her fucking tied up in like, it looks like a sex swing, and she's kind of, telling her who she is and what she wants and blah, blah, blah. And she teases her because she tells her the reason why she kidnapped Sophie instead of her is her dad has no value for Kate. He doesn't care about her. He wants Sophie more because she is, she's the favorite. She's the daughter he never had. This, of course, pisses Kate off. Well, what CW having terrible fight scenes? You don't say. Alex, all I picture is that Nicolas Cage meme. You don't say. But yeah, they're terrible. So yeah, it goes right along with the rest of their shit. So Alice knocks fucking Kate out, and they take her back, dump wherever, and they're like, they still got Sophie. So they set up, they're having this movie at the park in Gotham, and I skipped over the bat signal thing. That was just that was like the whole first it was stupid. So this is the end of the show, and this is where it jumps the shark, like gives away everything already. Alice uses these knives, and they got a little ruby on them. All right. Kate has a necklace at one point. She puts it on, and it's very important to her. She says since she's a kid, it's got a ruby on it. Her sister Beth and her mom disappeared. Batman was trying to save them. They supposedly died, and the body was never found of the daughter Beth, which is, Kate's sister. Well, it turns out that fucking Alice is Beth. The main villain is her sister, and they give it away. They give it away in the first episode. And the guy that is her dad's like top, like basically He's like an ex-Navy SEAL. He's one of his like commanders, one of his top guys outside of Sophie is Alice's boyfriend on the low, and they're double crossing Crow security, and they give this away in the first episode.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah, dude. And the last fight scene between it's like the movie in the park, Alice puts a bomb in the back of a van, calls Jacob Kane, tells him you can save Sophie, and she's got her suspended above a building. And then down next to the park where all these people are getting ready to watch a movie is this van full of explosives. You can save one, but not both. Da, 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 da. So, in comes Batwahman, comes flying in, takes out a couple of henchmen, has a shitty little fight with Alice, saves Sophie.
Based
already.
on what you just explained, is the very problem that we have with this stuff. It's not so much the politics and all of the check boxes that they have to click that they hold so desperately and dear.
Mm-hmm.
It's the lazy ass storytelling.
Yep.
I mean, that's like some first draft shit. It's almost like they were so focused on the checkbox clicking that they're like, oh fuck, we need to throw a story together. And they that's like the first draft they came up with. But these people don't understand that a trailer is what is supposed to sink your audience. Perhaps with this particular show, they thought, well, they're going to watch this because it's stunning and brave. It's stunning and brave, and it hits all the check boxes, so they're going to watch the whole thing. No, the way a pilot is supposed to work, if you ever watched Pulp Fiction, is based on how that pilot performs. That's how a show gets more shows. Mm. Some of them become nothing. This is the one that's going to become nothing.
This show will maybe kids say the darndest things had 3 times the amount of viewers that Batwoman did. So, I mean, like I said, the end of this episode, you get a little fight scene, and then they look up and little girl sees her up there and thinks it's Batman, and we got the suit's literal perfection, and it will be when it fits a woman. We got all the cringe stuff was there, but it really you didn't really notice that as much, and as you did just the shitty writing, the shitty acting. It was bad. I'm
telling you, man, all these CW shows remind me of if you were a little kid and you had a sister or you had a cousin over or something like that, little girl, let the girls play too. And then they grab all of your superhero toys and they dress them up like Barbie dolls.
Mm-hmm.
That's what it feels like. That's what the whole channel reminds me of.
That's about what it is. That's about what it is. Flare X says they are hench people. Did you just assume their gender? Well, no, actually in this, they are henchmen because men are expendable in this. So they're just fodder, basically. Like I said, Ruby Rose is probably 100 pounds, right? This one dude was 250. I mean, she just fucks him up. I'm just come on. Really? I'm just sitting here getting angry going, this is why even when I was a professional wrestler, I never jobbed for a fucking woman. Nope.
It's one thing to hit all your check boxes, but if you had any modicum of a compelling story to hang it on, you might have a show that would maybe get a couple of seasons. But holy fuck, no wonder it's bombing so bad. Wow.
Oh, I know you're joking, Flare X. I know you're joking, man. I just know it was just funny, man, because when you said that, it's because they treat the guys like fodder in this, dude. They have the 2 Gotham cops that are on the roof. Alice kills with her stupid little butterfly knife when they're supposed to be turning off the bat signal to end that era. The pale male stale superheroes. The one guy's like, yeah, my kid used to love watching this. Next thing thump, knife to the chest. The other cop is so dumb. He doesn't even say anything. He just looks around, thump, knife to the fucking chest of him too. It's doesn't even try to draw his weapon. I mean, just kind of huh? Ugh, and it was just, they're just cringy. That was it right there. It was the treatment of the male characters, but I was more offended by the writing. that was it.
Yeah, I don't blame you, man. It's like you were already ready for all that other shit, but then you're like, God, they didn't even have a decent story to hang any of that shit on. Wow.
And that's why it took me so long to do my review. I mean, literally, man, I typed this bitch up for.
It
like
makes you wonder what they're doing in
hours.
these writing, what they actually do in these writers' rooms.
They must be just sitting there doing blow.
Yeah, are they just sitting there and staring at their phones on Twitter or playing Hungry Hippos, or what the fuck are they actually? They're not writing, that's for sure.
Yeah, that is definitely.
This is like shit. This is like one of our Mad Libs. You know?
It is. That's basically what they did. Was they took a Mad Lib and turned it into a TV show. Monica, you've seen the trailers for this, right? No. Loudy, have you seen the trailers for this shit?
For Batwahman, absolutely, yeah. I have, and every time I see them, I want to hurt myself because it's just like I can't even words it, man. Like I watch it and it's like obviously it's pushing this feminist agenda of we's independent womans, we don't need no mans, but it's like you literally just ganked all of your cousin's shit. Like that was Batman's.
And when they make it so cringy, it's like you realize you're not helping your cause. You're just making yourself look like buffoons, right? I mean, you know, it's like I get you have a cause and I get you got a message you want to deliver, but there are ways of doing this, and you're if you want to hijack the property, you know, or the comic book universe to do this in. At least make something remotely entertaining for the people that aren't waiting to take sides. You know, it's like you're preaching to the choir on some of this shit, you know?
Yeah. So do you think, like, all right, have you seen Loudy? Have you seen Ruby Rose and anything else?
I have not. I when you first said Ruby Rose, I instantly thought of Ruby Riot, but no, I have not. I've not seen Ruby Rose in anything.
Oh, Ruby Rod from Fifth Element?
No, Ruby Riot. She's a professional.
I was thinking of Ruby Rod. Corbin Dallas!
Corbin, my man. I should be him for Halloween.
D-man?
I should be him for Halloween next year.
Oh, my God.
I'll be Ruby Rod.
There's just no fucking way you're going to pull that one off.
Oh.
No fucking way.
Oh, I could.
The hair alone.
I'll get a wig.
I can't even figure out how you get that shit on your head.
I'll get a wig.
Carefully.
Oh shit! Let's see. Yeah, Chris Wick says CW channel woke. Let's see.
Century woke. That's what it stands for.
Like I said on Facebook, you have more intestinal fortitude than I do to watch it that many times. Yeah, get stoned and throw darts to create a plot. That's about what they did. Flare X. But I don't think. Yeah,
their writers' rooms. They have a bunch of categories, and they just fucking play categories until they come up with until somebody wins, and then that's like, well, here's our plot. Write this down. All right, everybody go to the bar. White Claw's on me.
There's no law when you're drinking the claw.
Hey, listen, I've said it before, and I'll say it again. The Beastie Boys did not fight for our right to party, so y'all could go around drinking White Claw.
Amen.
Yep. So, Adam, I'm going to toss it over to you on this one for a minute. What do you think? Do you think Ruby Rose is this bad? Because I mean, her acting to me is it's bad.
I can't judge her because the only other thing I've ever seen her in, other than John Wick, where she says nothing, is the Meg, which she's barely in.
Oh, she was in the Meg?
She was in the Meg, and I think she was in there just as a checkbox. And I think deep down, the directors that made the Meg knew she was in there as a diversity hire and gave her a diversity part. She basically assumes the role of the you know how like black people in a horror movie just never survive these situations. She's basically that, except I think she doesn't get killed, but she's basically playing the same role in that movie, which is unfortunate. But you know, she's just there. But the same can be said about pretty much everybody in that movie. It's like you watch it for the shark porn. That's about it.
Yeah. Let's see. Wait, Flare X. She was not super great in John Wick. No, that's what Flare X. I've heard that was like her best role ever because she didn't have to talk.
Was she on? She was on Orange Is the New Black, right?
Yep.
Okay, so that show, I watched 4 episodes of that, and I was like, nope, fucking not doing that. Done.
Dude, I couldn't get past the first 5 minutes of the first episode.
It was so painful, man. I figured I'd watch 4 because like I give everything about 4 episodes nowadays because like I've gotten to this point where I don't know if it's just that I'm fucking old and over the hill and not easy to please anymore, or the fact that I literally marathoned all of Breaking Bad, followed by all of Sons of Anarchy, and have higher fucking standards. I keep thinking if I sit through a couple more episodes, maybe it'll sink in. But if I can't get past the 4th episode, I'm fucking done. I'm gone. I'm not going to commit to something that doesn't know how to make a proper fucking pilot.
Yeah. This pilot was not anything.
I don't think
proper.
I even watched Orange is the New Black long enough for Ruby Rose to even come on there. And if she did, I wouldn't have known who she was at the time. You know, it's like I probably know more about her from this fucking shit show that Pete told us about than anything else she's ever done.
Yeah, I just it's bad. I'm gonna try not to spend 3.5 hours writing a review of episode 2. Because
I don't think there's enough plot for you to spend 2 hours, right? You probably sum it up in one paragraph.
I mean,
that was that episode.
It was, man. Like I was like going scene by scene, taking notes on every single scene.
Yeah.
You know, and that's like I said.
Well, thanks for taking one for the team, man.
Hey.
I can't speak on behalf of the entire Phantom Menace, but I can appreciate the fact that you suffer for your art, sir. Because you suffered. Pete died for your sins, folks. Remember that.
I did. I crucified out there, hanging on that bat.
He took one for the team. He took one like a champ.
And I'm gonna keep, and like I said, I'll keep doing it every episode for as long as that damn show's on, because I sat there and I made the time to, you know, do videos about it and stuff. And yep,
I'm wondering if Dark Fate's gonna be this fucking painful. Oof.
You know, I think you might get out luckier than I will, because at least you get Terminator. I get Charlie's Angels 2019. That is like the epitome of stunning and brave right there. It's like that fucking movie. Monica, what do you think? Do you have any have you seen Ruby Rose in anything outside of I mean, have you seen her in anything? I know you haven't watched this outside of trailers and stuff, but no. Like
there's nothing about her that interests me to see her in anything. Sorry, not sorry.
No, I just like to see her in a little bit longer haircut. She actually looked like feminine. I mean, I don't care. You know, that haircut doesn't bother me if you can pull it off. She just doesn't pull it. It doesn't look good. And then she puts the bat suit on, and I didn't even mention.
I was gonna say Persis Kambata completely shaved her fucking head in Star Trek: The Motion Picture, but she's Persis fucking Kambata. She can get away with it, you know.
Yep. Ruby Rose puts on the bat suit and looks like a goddamn bobblehead. She looks like it's like a Funko Pop come to life. Good news, the original Charlie's Angels movie is on Netflix. Watch that instead. I am gonna watch that before I go see this new one, because I'll need something.
She does look like a Funko Pop now that you mention it. Like the spacing of her eyes. Like I think she was the original design for the bobblehead part of the Funko Pops, which is why I don't fucking like those things. Their heads all look exactly alike.
Yep, it's fucking horrible, man. Let me see here. Let's see, Ruby Rose, Batwoman. See if I can get. I'll get a picture, and here's one right here, in the suit. Oh Jesus, help me, Rhonda.
Help me get her out of my heart.
She ain't in my heart. I just need this image out of my head, and these ads to stop coming up. Oh my God! All right, let's see here. Let's go back over to StreamYard with screen share just for a second here, so we can look at this and gaze in a wild wonder at the horror that lay before me. Oh, it's from the AV Club too. But look, here's I mean, this is just like, doesn't her head look big compared to her fucking body? I mean, it looks even worse with the hair on it, like when she did the Elseworlds crossover on Arrow last season. But yeah, this is like, she just doesn't look. The one thing I can say is she has the jawline for the cowl. Like, that is the one thing I will say. But her head is too big for her fucking body. Like, it doesn't look good. It doesn't look good at all. There, I'm on screen share.
I don't know. Her chin's really pointy, like extremely pointy. Like, it reminds me of the darkness from Legend. The character that what's his name played, the one with the big fucking horns. That guy, Darkness. I think his name was Darkness. I don't know if I got it wrong. Let me know, chat. Did I get it wrong? Wake the fuck up, chat. What's wrong with you people?
She looks like Megamind, says Link.
She looks like the fucking Green Goblin mask.
Let's see. Articles are already saying this is Flare X. Articles are already saying Charlie's Angels 2019 is gonna bomb. Yeah. Yeah, I can see that one bombing.
Lame.
I'm good. I'm gonna go. I'm gonna go see it. I said I would.
I say bring back the wild, wild world of Batwomen.
Yeah, I'd be all right with
instead.
that. Yeah, that would be much better. The wild world of Batwhamans would be much better. Let's see what else we got here. So this is, let's see. Could this show single-handedly now Arrow's off the air after this season? Could yeah, that's the only good one.
I watched 4 seasons of Arrow and I enjoyed the shit out of it. I really did. I liked it.
Me too.
Yeah.
Because Stephen Amell is a good actor.
I only saw a couple episodes of Flash. I know everybody says Flash is wonderful. I watched a few episodes of it. I didn't dislike it. It's one of those things where I was like, I said I was going to go back and watch it, and then I just never did. But yeah, Arrow, I kind of marathoned about 4 seasons of that, and I think the only reason I stopped marathoning it at the time, there was nothing past season 4 on Netflix.
And see, like you were talking about, I love the Flash. Like that's one of my favorite characters.
Most everybody does, yeah.
And I like Grant Gustin as the Flash. That show is just kind of eh. I got this the end of season 3 and I haven't watched. I'm like 3 seasons behind now. So I don't know.
I mean, doesn't DC have a pretty good track record with TV shows though? Like I'm thinking back even Smallville, Lois and Clark, they all did well, right?
Yeah. Absolutely.
The original George Reeves Superman run. Yeah.
Yep. Now we got this, the Wokening. And they got after Arrow goes off, you have the new the Canaries show is starting. With Katie Cassidy and what's the hot chick from Arrow, I think's in it.
Just just keep wasting money on this shit, man.
That's what they're doing.
Why?
That's what I don't understand. It's like, how many times do you have to hit your head against the wall before you realize it's not a door?
Yep.
Fuck.
I don't think they'll.
Insanity is doing the same thing over and over again and expecting different results, and we just see this over and over again. Just people trying to cater to these phantom audiences that don't spend money. Fuck you.
Who asked for that? That's what I want to know. Who asked for the show?
Twitter trolls, man.
That was like, put all these females together. It's gonna be great.
It's people whining on Twitter. That's what it is. It's fucking outrage mobs that want to bitch about stuff, and they're so scared of these fucking outrage mobs. And every time they bend a knee and cater to these people, somebody gets broke.
Wait, Alex, I can't be mad at Katie Cassidy. I saw her leak nudes. I'm a fan now. All right, I have some new look up then.
Yeah, I'm not a fan of her.
I think she's cute.
I'm probably not a fan of her nudes either. But
I was gonna say, do you at least like her nudes?
Yeah, you don't have to like her. You just like her nudes.
If it makes you feel better, I'll say yes. But
I'm not a fan, but the nudes are all right. Yeah.
I mean,
not a fan of you at all, but your nudes, those are fire. Those are fire.
Straight fire.
Straight fire. The pink pussy hat crowd says Flare X.
Oh, is that the answer to my question?
who asked for this show? Yeah,
I got you.
That's about it.
I'm a beat behind there, buddy.
It's all right. Don't worry, Monica. You're still hotter than Katie, says Alex. Aw.
Oh, he's just trying to suck up for his last comment.
Oh,
I was gonna say that, but you beat
that.
me.
Yeah, that is not like I can't even say thank you to that.
That was a Weasley move there, Alex.
Yeah.
I see what you're doing.
Yeah,
I
me
see what
too.
you're doing over there.
Bold move, Cotton. Let's see how it works out.
Yeah, that's a bold strategy.
I'm not scared of you. I'm not Pete. Pete's only scared of me because he thinks I'm like this tiny little ninja that's just gonna sneak around and kick him in the balls.
You are.
All right.
See, it's not just me. Thank you
No, I don't
very
mean,
much.
Shut the fuck up. No, I am not. There is no reason why Pete should be intimidated. No, he's not. He's just being an asshole.
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah. I cut my elbow.
How the hell did you do that?
I don't know. It's bleeding.
Jesus. We just can't give you any sharp objects over there.
I'm looking. There's nothing sharp around me.
Give her all the sharp objects.
I don't know what's happening.
Let's see what else we got here on Batwahman. Okay. So here's one. Where does a show that just basically gave away everything in the pilot. Go from there, other than cancellation.
I was just saying, it's like it seemed like the focus was to hit all the check boxes, which you pretty much nailed every check box. I was like checking them off in my mind. I'm like, well, there's that, there's the representation, there's all this shit. And then when you summarize the end of it, I'm like, that's some shit you could fucking strung along an entire season to have people coming back with. Yeah, it's a good question. Did Ryan Johnson write this?
I think he did. I think this is more
smells
Ryan
like
Johnson
Ryan
fanfic.
Johnson. This fucking smells like Ryan Johnson writing here. Lazy ass first draft, dumb ideas. What's the stupidest fucking thing you could think of to get from A to B because you're too lazy to come up with an original idea? Oh, let's just do this.
Yep.
Do you think if they would have waited to reveal Alice for at least like the second or third episode, they would have more like tuning in?
Right.
Or do you think they were just trying to be like,
because a pilot can be good, but a pilot can also end on a cliffhanger to get people to come back for the next week, because pretty much all shows are designed around that soap opera formula like that. Yeah,
that's what it's supposed to do. But I wonder if they were like, let's hurry up and like air this and make it look good, so that's
why I'm wondering. I'm
when
like,
we get canceled, we go out with viewers.
Did you make this to purposely get it fucking canceled? That's the only thing I can think of to explain this stupidity. I'm not smart enough to come up with an answer for this stupidity. I can't.
Who's the writer on this show?
Ryan Johnson.
I know it's produced. It's a Greg Berlanti.
It also smells like some Alex Kurtzman bullshit, but that is probably not the case, because he writes bad like this too. I'm gonna look it up, Monica. Now you got me wondering.
You gotta
who writes this?
What's his name?
I was just curious.
You watch it. No, it's probably gonna have like 10 writers too.
It does.
This bad has like a fucking pile of people that are just like. They're in a group in the writer's room, and they're trying to like outwrite the other one, like try to see who's stunning and brave more than the other one. And this is the kind of shit they come up with at the end of their session.
That's it. They sit there with their heads up each other's asses.
Oh yeah,
and their own farts because they're so smug, and they think they're just gonna preach to you, which is basically all this show does. Like this is one of those throwaway shows that I feel like. They're like, oh, we had like a budget surplus. Let's make a show that nobody's gonna like.
Creator is Caroline Dries. That's her name, Dries, unless I'm mispronouncing it, which I'm most likely am, because that's what I do. I mispronounce things.
I wish you watched Letterkenny.
At least it's not Caroline Moist.
Is she though?
Who is raping their microphone right now?
I was just laughing at mine. Is it me?
It's hurting my ear holes.
I don't think it's me.
It's definitely not me, because I don't have a microphone. I'm using my laptop.
Is it still happening?
No. It sounded like somebody was raping their microphone. This is like.
Me too.
Got you, Monica.
I'm sorry. Oh shit. Pete's gonna fire me.
Not even close.
Department.
I'm gonna fire my dog if she keeps chewing on these cords.
I see all these producers. There's like 18 fucking producers here.
Berlanti's like the mastermind behind.
Wait.
Oh, here we go. Okay,
any producers for this.
Here's the writing. Here's the writing credits. Caroline Dries, Holly Henderson, Nancy Kiu, Don Whitehead, Natalie Abrams, Bill Finger, Chad Favish, Ebony Gilbert, Denise Harkavy, Bob Kane, Jerry Shandy, James Patrick Stodero, and Greg Berlanti.
The fuck do you have that many people writing a show and it sucks balls?
All right, here's the funny part, Monica. Here's the funny part.
The good kind.
Check this out. Check this out. One episode. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4.
This is
9 people on the first episode alone.
Oof. But I can't.
Yeah, that's probably why it's so bad. When you have a pile of people, it's like everybody's trying to tell a story, and they're literally doing it like Mad Libs.
Mm.
We were
our Mad Lib story was 10 times better than that.
Well, that's what the episode felt like. It just a bunch. It wasn't like.
Okay, but
who was it? You, the Lottie, that said that you're just throwing shit against a dartboard to see what'll fucking stick. Yeah,
noodles on the wall.
Yep, noodles on the wall.
Okay. Here's the thing that pisses me off about that. Like, I'm so sick of people like starting to say that, they took art and writing shit like that out of schools, so people can't think for themselves. And like, no, fuck that. This is like just normal human people. You should be able to come up with a freaking thought or have an idea for a show, let alone fucking 20 of you all in the same room. This angers me.
I agree. This is a new level.
I'm
of
getting
stupidity.
riled up.
Yeah, people can have action figures and come up with better fucking stories than this shit.
I do it every day.
But it has nothing to do. I have not taken one fucking art class in my life. Not one. Okay, so I can draw just fine. It has nothing to do with what you did in fucking high school. So I can use my brain all by myself and figure out how to handle shit.
Wish I could.
Well, at least you're not bitching about it.
I mean, wasn't that me bitching about it just there?
Was it? Your bitching is so mellow, I can't tell.
She's used to me.
Yeah, I need you to be more dramatic, please.
Oh,
There you go.
all this thing.
Now we're talking.
That's it. You're fired.
You can't fire me because I'm God. You thought you could say because I quit, didn't you? No.
I think he was talking to me.
I was talking to her.
Oh,
That's
you
all right.
can't fire her, or else you fire me. It's a package deal.
Oh.
She'd get rehired in 2 minutes anyway. So just put her in timeout.
I am not a child, damn it.
God damn it, she's not a child.
I know
Look.
I look like one and I act like one, but I'm really not.
Look, white lady.
I'm not even white.
Oh, now you're ashamed of being white, huh? I see how it is. Ahead will hire her. That's why I'll never fire her. I'm not losing her. All right, dog. If you start chewing on my battery pack, we're gonna have issues. Put that down. I got my
I can't. I'm sorry.
my little friend in here right now because
My
the
little
wife
pony.
opened the door
Well,
up. Opened the door up and just said,
I'm
"Hey,
assuming the battery pack was for the computer.
It'd be funny right now if you just turn the camera around. It's just like another dude in the room, like with a hat on backwards. He's like, "That's my dog over there."
yeah, I didn't
What's up,
specify.
dog?
Woof, motherfucker.
Hey, leave that alone, Natty.
It's my homeboy.
My homeboy Natty.
Come here. Come on up here. Come here. She's like, "No, fuck you, Dad. Come here. Come here. Come here. Come on over here. Come on over here. There you go. Get your shine. There you go.
Well, that kills that joke.
There's Natty.
I know. I didn't.
It's an adorable puppy, though.
It's actually a puppy. It's my dog.
I didn't, Adam. You went there.
It's my dog.
She doesn't. It's not like. Was it Lape's dogs are always farting during his videos? I don't get that from her. She's dainty.
I love it when we start our Friday show off with the symphony of dog farts.
That's like
My favorite part. It's what I look forward to every weekend.
it's the hallmark of the fan cast.
It's the symphony
I'm actually-
of farts.
Around for that episode. Am I supposed to be on it this Friday? Does it matter? Is that off air? What
We'd
are
love-
you nodding?
We'd love to have you.
Yeah. The door's
My
always
one Friday a month.
Yeah. If you want
Brian Lape is a confirmed fan, and he's said many
Yep.
times, "We would love to have you back, Monica."
Yeah.
Oh.
Garen
My full
Triple
name and
T.
everything.
Garen Triple T. He would not kick you out of a stream.
Oh, see? Take that, Pete. I'll just stream bounce.
take that.
Fire
Pete.
me. Fire me.
Don't chew on that.
You talking to the dog or Monica?
I know.
She's trying to chew on the bottom of the boom. Don't do that, puppy.
Monica, stop trying to chew on the bottom of the dome.
Monica,
Well-
leave my boom alone. Actually, never mind. Go ahead.
Oh,
Easy,
Jesus.
Rod.
Jesus. So let's see here. What else we got for Batwahman? Oh yeah.
Trash.
And the last Batwahman thing here. Let me turn the camera for a minute so I can go over here. Is this is my favorite part of this program here. What the hell just happened? Sweet fancy Moses. Let's find this. All right. Now we go over to our favorite aggregator site, Rotten Tomatoes.
Yeah.
Because
Rotten Tomatoes.
Rotten Tomatoes can't even save Batwahman. They did their best to save Catpan Mediocre, but they did not.
R.I.P. Rotten Tomatoes 2017.
Yeah. Okay, so let me get the screen share going here because this is just it's always fun to do a Rotten Tomatoes screen share.
The same aggregate that told Cannes Film Festival that they're full of shit.
Yeah. All right. Batwoman season 1.
Woo!
Critics 72, audience score 9.
What? Wasn't that at like 17?
It was. It started the day
Okay.
at
That means
17.
nobody watched that shit.
See, this is exactly what it is. This is exactly what it is. This is Hollywood and the critics telling you what you should like
Yep.
instead of realizing, hey, the audience doesn't like this.
Yep.
It's
Eat
just-
your vegetables and don't conform.
Yep. This is, I mean, this
Well,
is-
why? Okay.
Because you don't know what you like yet until I've given it to you, baby.
Yeah.
Well,
Yeah,
I
that's
do,
it.
but
Eat your vegetables and don't question authority, people.
I don't like vegetables, and I question all authority because this is bullshit. How can you not see this?
I love
And
vegetables. I'm just not going to eat the soil and green that you're telling me is vegetables.
I don't-
Hello?
One of the greenest people.
It's people.
I don't like
People.
vegetables. But like honestly, okay, it legit. Oh, something's happening over here. Hold on. Yeah,
Did you-
9%. It is 9 fucking percent on an
Okay.
That
audience
is not the
score.
marks of a TV show that's going to see a season 2.
But
at all.
They gave it 72%. That's the shit that's like pissing me off.
3,124 ratings.
Mhm. And you only have 39 critic reviews.
Now, this audience score has to be confirmed like they watch it. It can't just be people review bombing it,
Yeah.
right? Can they
They're
control that even with the TV show?
But the
There
question is, how do they know?
They're already,
It's not like
true.
a movie where you have a ticket stub.
they're already trying to say it's review bombing.
Oh, sure they are. Of course they will.
Well,
They have all the built-in defenses in a big jar on somebody's desk.
Here's a couple of them. We'll just go through.
In fact, they probably wrote the defenses before they even started shooting this piece of shit.
Yep. They're like, we got to have defenses built into this. Well, we haven't even wrote a line of dialogue yet. Don't worry about it. We got to have defenses for it. Trust me.
That's what they're really doing in the writer's room, was coming up with the excuses.
Mm-hmm.
The story was like an afterthought, like, oh fuck, we forgot a story. Oh, I'll have something by tomorrow.
Here's one by QQ. I like that Batwoman is gay, but the writing on the show is terrible, and the acting of Ruby Rose is unbelievably bad. All the other actors are fine, but overall the show is nearly unwatchable. That was a half star. Here's another half star. It's insane how lazy and vapid this script was.
That's
Also-
exactly what we said. Wow.
Also, several setups for huge plot points, all revealed in the first episode. Why? The acting is terrible and, again, lazy. Not even bothering to make a head wound when she gets blasted with a bat in the face. Yep. It's just, what the heck was that? Dumb.
Wiffle ball bat.
Okay, I oh, the unsubscribed. I have a question.
Yes.
So if Ruby Rose, what's her name in the show? Kate?
Kate Kane.
Okay. So if she goes up against all these dudes that, you know, she's just beating the shit out of them,
Mhm.
nothing happens to her. When she goes to fight a female, is she gonna all of a sudden get like damaged and thrown against the wall because you want me to say it? Well,
By the science in this universe, I'm thinking you're probably onto something there,
Yeah.
Monica.
Oh, yeah.
I need an explanation on that. I
Yep.
need to see the papers.
By
Yeah.
George, I think she's got it.
Yep.
Yeah,
She cracked
because
the code.
she fights Alice at the end of the episode.
Oh,
for
how'd that go? You didn't tell me she fought. You just said
Just
they
briefly.
revealed it.
It was just a brief conflict because Alice cut the bottom of the barrel that was on the board holding Sophie up and keeping her from plummeting to her death. Well, and she cuts the hole in the barrel. She goes falling down. So Kate obviously abandons her fight with Alice and, just jumps down and does a bat roll and catches Sophie, and they land in a trailer like you saw in the previews. They come through the roof of this building, and both of them just fell like, I don't know, 10 stories or whatever, 5-10 stories, and they're both fine. They're just fine. Everything's fine. We're all
Right.
fine here.
Because you can. Okay. But yeah, I want to see. Her fight a woman and see how that goes.
Oh yeah, because all the guys are just fodder. Like I remember the one guy, she like disarms him Albert and just beats the shit out of him with his gun. Like I said, the other guy, she just smashed him into a wall. They kind of go at it for a few seconds. Like the one guy picks her up and like basically lawn darts her back first into a wall which I'm like, okay, at this point right there, you hit the back of your head, sweetheart, and you're done. You know,
Right. You're
Chris
welcome,
Rickman.
Chris.
Yeah.
You know, there's a way to do this too, man. Because it's like, okay, I wasn't a big fan of Daredevil. I know it's a completely different, a completely different universe. But you know, I watched that first episode of Daredevil, and I saw, oh wow, that was some really well written dialogue. And I watched a little bit farther, and I see fight sequences that are like one continuous fucking shot, like no special effects whatsoever. And just based on those two things alone, I became a Daredevil fan because of the way that show was orchestrated.
But like, the thing about it is, it does not matter your size, height, none of that shit. If you hit your head just right, you're fucking out.
Yep.
Like, that's concussion. You're done, son. So, as many times as Pete said that she's gotten knocked in the fucking head, I mean, especially if hers is as big as it really is, like, she should at least have like a couple concussions going on there. Some gashes.
Right.
Blood,
that's something else that show did really well too. Is like, the main character his ass got beat down a lot. So when there was fights, there was a lot of stakes. Like really high stakes. Like you knew he wasn't fucking invincible. You knew he didn't have complete superpowers. He just had overdeveloped sense of whatever you call that, sonar, sound and smell and stuff like that. But he was not a superhero,
Is it not more appreciated? What words? Adjective. If she was getting knocked around, and she had a couple head wounds and some, bloody nose and some bruises and shit like that, and she kept getting back up and fighting these dudes, is that like not more like, okay, yeah, you're getting your ass kicked, but you're still like going.
Yeah, even Captain America nailed that before he took the super serum. He kept getting back up again. You know what I mean? Just the sheer determination. You knew he didn't have the physical strength, but he had a strong heart.
But no, this bitch is 95 pounds, and she is unstoppable.
Monica has cracked the code.
That's basically it, man. Like I said, you could like put her, it'd be like she might as well be Cap in the elevator with all the Hydra agents, except all she'd have to do is like throw one punch at one of them, and like the reverberation from the powers would knock the rest of them out. I mean, it's fucking
what?
The whole thing was just stupid. Like I said, this show is bound to get fucking canceled.
Well, that'll be good news for you because you won't have to suffer much longer then.
That's what
unless the studio or the channel just forces this show out just because it's good for you. You know what I mean? Like they
do you want to have a bet on what episode number it gets to before it's canceled?
That would be great.
Yeah,
I say great.
6.
I'm gonna write all this down. Hang on.
You're too optimistic. I'm gonna give it 4.
Okay.
Well, I also know what there is in the world, so I'm going 6. But 4 was my first choice. So
Monica's saying 6. I'm gonna stick with 4. Because that's usually where I fall off of a fucking show. I'll give it about 4 episodes to straighten its own shit out. And if it can't straighten shit out after 4 episodes, it's gonna let me down. And you know what? That's exactly what I did with Game of Thrones, chat. And that's why I didn't fucking watch that. I was right, wasn't I? Because everybody was butthurt by the time that show was over. I was glad I fucking dropped off of that shit.
What do you think, Loudy? How long do you think this one's gonna go?
Well, one said 4, the other one said 6. I'm gonna go 5.
All right, Loudy's at 5. I will say this. The problem is they won't.
We did a number first. You didn't give us a number.
Okay, I'm gonna say I don't know how many episodes are in the first season. I'm gonna give it 1 full season.
Oof.
Okay.
I'm going, and I say that because
I feel like you just Prices Righted me.
and I did, and for good reason, because it'll go a season because it's a 72% right now by the critics score, and that's what the asshole executives at the CW will look at. They won't look at that 9% because
Big Brother's watching, folks. They're gonna tell you what to like. This is the fucking entertainment. You better love it.
What happens if the first season is 6 episodes? We gonna arm wrestle?
Yeah.
Okay.
Wait, I can probably tell you how long it's going to be if I had fucking Wikipedia this shit. Let's see.
But yeah, I think with it being a 72% critic score, that's what the executives will look at, and the advertisers will look at that, and it's still getting a decent share. So they'll keep it going for at least 1 season. And I mean, look at Supergirl had lower ratings on its season premiere this year than Batwoman did. Yeah,
but
Supergirl had worse ratings than Batwoman. And I mean, Supergirl was canceled off CBS and then shipped to the CW. Like that first season was a train wreck.
Yeah. I wonder if they're gonna like, I don't know, call it like budget problems or some shit for the reason they're canceling it. Like, you know, they're not gonna own it up.
No, it's
like,
the Inthel campaign to have it taken down.
Well, they're already treating her like Brie Larson with the whole Ruby Rose strikes back at the haters and all this shit. The haters and the trolls, like.
But again, okay, so Pete's already said 10 times if she had hair, she would be an attractive human.
Mhm.
Okay, so if you just humanize her like a normal female, and she can still have superpowers and like, you know, do badass stuff, that show would honestly probably not tank like it is right now. Because one, she would be relatable. I can't talk. Two, it's worth watching. Like, no human wants to watch these fight scenes where she's just, you know, kicking everybody's ass the size of a 4-year-old. So,
Yeah. No, that was
this shit's got my blood boiling. We need
spot
to.
on. You're spot on.
I'm not getting an answer on this. I don't think they've even revealed. I'm guessing like 8 episodes of the season.
I would say 8 to 10.
Yeah,
probably.
Most TV shows nowadays are about like 10 episodes of a season, but it's really not saying. Even IMDb is giving it a fucking 1.5 stars. Holy shit!
Nobody likes this fucking show,
man.
I think that's. I don't think anybody else has anything to add about Batman.
Well, you know, actually, I do. I have one more thing. What does this mean for the culture war, man?
I see it. I see this as an absolute win. Like the Hulk.
I see a turning point. Yeah, I'm seeing a lot of patterns, especially with the DC shit. Just you know, things. Well, not really necessarily the DC shit, but just shit in general. Like I see a disconnect of audiences saying, "We're not going to take what you're spoon feeding us. We want better entertainment." Just based on the fall season alone, this has been a really exciting couple of months of movies. And you see Rotten Tomatoes constantly, you know, critic score nothing, and then audience score 99 fucking %.
Mm-hmm.
But why can they not see that? Like,
who can't see it though? Like the studios,
yes,
they don't care because they're peddling an agenda, and this is the proof of it right here. What we're seeing, this is a proof that these studios do have a built-in agenda.
It's plain as fucking day. Like, open your eyes.
It's like they live. Put the fucking sunglasses on. You see this shit? Yeah. Put the sunglasses on.
Put them on. Yeah. So I think. So is that it? I think we've covered everything for Batwoman, which brings us to our third and final topic of the night.
Oh, there's more. Oh God.
This is good. We're gonna talk.
This will be a fun one, Monica.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Okay, I need to calm down after that.
No, yeah, this one will make you giggle when I want to share you. I'm gonna do a share. All right.
Oh God.
No, you like it.
Okay. That's what he said.
I need. Oh, do I need to share this now?
I think so. Yeah, I think you gotta.
There we go.
There you go. Okay. So, Joker Jared Leto upset about Joaquin Phoenix movie. He's got a good reason to be so serious about all this. Ooh, man. That little, he's got a good reason.
A little dig right there. I love it.
Yeah.
Actually, I saw you shared this. And
you said I would laugh.
I did share this in a group. Well, okay, this is Jared Leto. This is the same guy that played Joker in Suicide Squad.
I know who he is, but.
So DC's new Joker movie starring Joaquin Phoenix may be breaking box office records and garnering awards attention, but not everyone is happy about the flick starring Batman's arch nemesis. According to a report by THR, Suicide Squad Joker actor Jared Leto was, quote, alienated and upset when Warner Brothers gave another Joker movie the green light. The tidbit comes from a report focused on Martin Scorsese's involvement in Todd Phillips' Joker movie and merely mentions Leto in passing, but even a little bit of it insight speaks volumes. The Joker is an iconic character who was popularity rivals that of Batman, Jack Nicholson and Heath Ledger's performance have gone down in movie history as some of the best depictions of a comic book character ever put to screen, with the latter taking home a posthumous Oscar for the role. Meanwhile, Leto's tattooed take on villain as seen in Suicide Squad received harsh criticism. Leto was reportedly upset about how numerous additional scenes featuring his Joker were shot, but didn't wind up in the final movie. There are rumors that WB was working on follow-up movies where Leto could take another shot at the role, including a Mad Love-inspired Joker Harley Quinn movie. Oh my God. Movie and a Joker solo movie, but those fell to the wayside. Leto will not be reprising the role for James Gunn's soft reboot, The Suicide Squad. Can I get a hell yeah for that?
Hell yeah.
Or Kathy Yan's Birds of Prey and the Fantabulous Emancipation of One Harley Quinn. What a title. So with Phoenix's standalone Joker movie getting made relatively soon after Leto's debut as the Clown Prince of Crime and Leto not getting to do another Joker movie himself as of yet, it is understandable why he feels the way he does. What do you think of this latest development in Jared Leto's troubled Joker saga? So this just screams, I'm butthurt, and can we just rag on how bad Suicide Squad is for the next couple of minutes?
Oh my God, that movie is fucking
That
good.
movie.
You know, what I wanted to say about Suicide Squad is, in spite of all of its flaws, I found it more entertaining than Batman versus Superman.
They were both fucking horrible.
They were terrible, but I think, honestly, wouldn't you guys say, you guys may be bigger DC fans than me? I don't know. All right. For me, DC is like the Richard Donner Superman movie and fucking Nolan's Dark Knight trilogy. And okay, I'll say even the first couple of Burton Batman movies had their moments. You know what I mean? As goofy as they were, they had their moments. All right. But everything that's come out from, I would even go back to maybe Man of Steel, but Man of Steel was not near as bad as BVS. BVS took me 3 passes to watch because I kept passing out watching it. Like I was falling asleep, like about midway through. And it's like I wanted to watch all the way through just so I could comment on it and make commentary. It was that fucking painful. I just got to a point to where I just fast forwarded to a point to where I knew I fell asleep at and watched it from there on out. And I'm like, God, that really was trash. But Suicide Squad is like so bad, it's almost funny. It's like watching Plan 9 from outer space for me. I always call it like the big Hollywood cosplay because it's like you get all these big name actors in there, and that's how you marketed the movie. And literally all they did in that movie was put costumes on and do shit else.
Yeah, I don't. I get the Suicide Squad thing killed me because you had every basic bitch posting memes saying she wanted a relationship like Joker and Harley Quinn.
Barf. That's fucking gross.
Which is fucking. So you want a mentally and physically abusive relationship? Are you stupid?
Yes,
like
Jeff Hicks brought up a good point too, man. He was saying, like, remember when they hyped up this fucking Jared Leto Joker? Like,
yeah,
it was supposed to be the next coming of Jesus,
and barely in the movie.
He's barely in the fucking movie. Just everything about it, man. The first time I saw that damage tattoo on his head, I was just like, "Oh no, is that what we're gonna do? We're gonna do that."
Emo Joker.
Oh yeah, that's what we wanted. The goth kid Joker.
I could not look at his teeth.
Oh.
Every time he talked, it just like
I get it. You're doing the silver teeth thing because that's what gangbangers do. And,
I was honestly waiting for them to fall out like a pair of dentures.
and so, like the little wind up thing, like from the first Batman movie.
Yeah.
That would
Honestly.
actually have been funny. Yeah.
Flair X, Margot Robbie was hot. That's all I can say for the movie. Yeah,
That
was
Margot Robbie's always hot. She didn't have to dress up like a Harley Quinn to be hot, though.
I feel like that made her less attractive. Honestly.
Holy shit! Tap and Die's in the chat.
Tap and Die, back from the dead.
Look at Tap is showing up. He's coming. He's late to the party, but he's here. All right.
Thanks for stopping by, at least. Yeah.
My party's just getting started.
I'm going to Monica's.
I know.
I'm going to Monica's too.
I'm gonna have some explaining to do in the morning.
But the only thing I do have to agree with the article. I do think that Warner Brothers definitely did this guy dirty. But just reading this article, because I saw Joker today. I'm not going to talk about it. I don't want to ruin this for Pete. Pete and I are doing a live stream on this Sunday. We're going to do our full-blown spoilers Joker review, and I'm so looking forward to it because I can't wait to talk to you about this movie, my brother. I swear to God, I'm so pumped. But I came home. This was the first article I read. and I could not stop laughing.
Okay, I'm gonna flip it on you, but in a sincere, I just want your opinion on this. So, saying that you think they did Jared, what's his name, Leto?
Yeah, they did him dirty because I think they
but do you
promised him
think-
one thing and then delivered a product that was very different from what was sold to him.
But do you think they actually did that, or do you think it's the participation trophy?
I think what really happened, this is my theory, Monica, I think his performance was so bad that they dumbed it down and cut it back.
Right, that's what I think too, and I think that they gave
Jared
him
Leto, he overacts a lot.
Right, and I think they instead of being like, "Bro, you suck, you're out," they were like, "Well, it was a really good effort. Here's your trophy. Thanks for coming in today." Like
I'm
pat
sure
on the back.
I'm sure he can spend his participation trophy, quote unquote, on a couple of jumbo jets. I'm sure.
Right, and that's what this world has come to. That was my point about that.
Oh, yeah.
Is that they won't just sit you down. And I mean, 20 years ago, if you made a bad movie, you knew you made a bad movie. You know what I mean?
The first mistake they made was giving this to David Ayer, because I'll admit, when I first heard about the Suicide Squad pitch to me, it sounded extremely interesting. I'm like, okay, so they're basically going to do the Dirty Dozen, and I'm okay with that when they do superhero movies. I'm okay if they want to take like and model it after something that was famous in pop culture, because that's how comic books kind of got started anyway. Every comic book character is kind of related to something from pop culture anyway. Am I wrong? All right, it isn't the Hulk basically Jekyll and Hyde, and tell me if I'm wrong. You know what I mean? Like there's a lot of superhero characters. Tony Stark is Howard Hughes.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, these were borrowed from real life people, so it makes sense that comic books would follow into that, and it makes sense that you would take a comic book movie and base it on other more popular movies, because that's basically how they made the MCU. That's what they did. The what do you call it? Captain America is the Rocketeer, and they got the Rocketeer director to direct it, and it just made sense, so I don't know. I lost track of my own thought. I did. I agree. It just seems like he's so this article, it's like there's so much butthurt involved here, but yeah, I think that's what happened. I think maybe the performance was so bad that they had to dumb it down. But you give David Ayer a Suicide Squad movie, and the first thing he's going to do is just gangster up everybody and make them look like they went through the hood, because that's what he does with everything. That's a standard David Ayer movie is the dark side, the gangster side of everything.
Let me tell you about the gangs. Back where I'm from, Stool Bend, Virginia, that's the home of big motherfucking Cleveland. We don't do that green haired gangster shit, pale face, damaged tattoo on your forehead, looking like a Trump Jared Leto, your girlfriend. Look, I came over to your house, I busted on your pillow and left herpes on there, and then you gave it to your old lady, and I laughed when you did it. Ha ha ha! Take that, Leto.
God damn.
Yeah, savage. No, there's Tap. There's your Cleveland for the night.
We all had that discussion. Like, okay, well, we when you first announced that Heath Ledger was going to play the Joker, I'm like, so you're going to follow up Jack Nicholson with this fucking clown? No pun intended.
Yeah.
So we thought, okay, well, Jared Leto's actually done some pretty decent acting in the past. Let's see what he does here. And I'm like, you followed up Heath Ledger with that?
Yeah.
What do you think of some decent acting? Now I'm curious.
Wasn't he in Panic?
I heard, yeah. I saw him in he was in that movie War Dogs, I think it was called. It was with Nicolas Cage. It was about the guys that made all the money selling guns.
Oh, yep. War Dogs.
Okay.
War Dogs. Yeah, he was good in that.
Okay, I'll give you that.
Yeah, he was good in that. That was the thing that I had
forgot
seen
about
him
that
before. Yeah, I know. He got an Academy Award for Dallas Buyers Club, right? Wasn't that him?
Yep.
Yeah. So he's a Academy Award winning actor playing a coveted role. You have expectations going into it. Maybe his overacting was just way too much, and they cut it down.
Oh,
why would they do that? Why else would they do that?
Lord of War. That was the movie. Lord of War.
Lord of War. That's what I was thinking. Yeah.
And
he sucked a bag of dicks.
Alex brought this up, and I I'm remiss for not thinking of it. Jared Leto is Morbius, which is coming out next year. Yeah, 30 Seconds to Mars. Yep, that I've heard a couple of their songs. I don't really listen to them.
I'm sorry.
Yeah, I don't know.
You lost years off your life for that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, one radio station I worked at used to play them.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Yeah, dude. Yeah, that's why I went over from the pop.
You're like, here's 30 Seconds to Mars. Hope you enjoy it. Oh God.
When they would play 30 Seconds to Mars, it actually made me happy to hear some Ariana Grande or Charlie XCX afterwards. I'm like, let me cleanse the palate with this garbage with some more hollow garbage. Yeah, dude, it was a pop station. That's why I switched over to a classic rock station. I was like, yes, give me Led Zeppelin and
pretty bad when you got to chew the bubble gum to drown out the garlic.
That was about the size of it. But no, I don't know, man. I don't think that this guy was, like you said. I think it was they cut all his stuff out of the movie and just left bare bones in. Probably.
But I think it's a ripple effect, though. I think BVS put all this into motion because it's like they put all of these projects in gear like all at once, and then they released them in segments. And then when that first one came out and didn't hit the numbers that they wanted to hit, they're like, "Oh shit, we have all this stuff coming after it." So they had to go back into the studio. That's why Suicide Squad suffered. That's why fucking Justice League suffered. It just, all of it got fucked up by BVS.
And that's the thing between Suicide Squad and Batman vs Superman. I've watched Suicide Squad half the movie. I've watched Batman vs Superman like 3 times.
Well, I did too, but I slept through most of it the first 2 times.
Yeah, but that one did not hold my kids' interest. Justice League did. I like Justice League. I know I can see the flaws in it, but I still like the movie.
It's a very safe, tepid movie. It's
like
it's so by committee.
It was like a Marvel movie.
It was. That's what
I saw Suicide Squad in the theater.
Oh, I'm sorry, Monica.
And I did not drive myself, so I was stuck there.
I also saw Suicide Squad in the theater.
I got yelled at because I was talking to my friend. I was like, I am bored. I can't help it right now. Like, I can't leave. I'm stuck here and I'm bored. And
there's so much setup in that movie, and it's like they all set up and just they just go, and then there's a thing in the sky, and then they punch some dudes, and then the credits roll, and that's the fucking movie.
The best scene was Margot Robbie changing her clothes. That was it right there. That was like
what?
The best part.
Okay.
What? The movie sucked. You got to have some kind of bright spot out of it.
Yeah, but at least when she did that in Wolf of Wall Street, she actually showed the goods.
Yeah, true.
I forgot she was in Wolf of Wall Street.
Oh, I didn't.
Oh God, here's Cap. He's at it. Look,
I got that shit on Blu-ray, son.
I've never seen Wolf of Wall Street. Still.
Oh, you're missing a good time. You'll love it.
I'll check it out.
You'll thank me for it later.
I'm not fucking leaving.
You will be quoting the fuck out of that movie when you get done watching it.
I gotta watch Snowpiercer first, though.
No, skip that shit. Watch fucking Wolf of Wall Street. Snowpiercer.
He will. Don't worry. He will skip it.
No, I'm not, because the wife wants to watch it, so that means I'm gonna have to.
Oh, okay. All right.
We're gonna watch
do you want me? You want me to tell you my news?
What
now, or you want me to tell you later?
You can tell us now.
Well, it was more you.
Okay. Well, I mean, you can wait till off air. It doesn't matter. Whatever you want.
No, it's not that.
Okay.
No, I feel obligated to say on air. It's not like that.
Okay.
We are having a Star Wars marathon on Sunday.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah.
So you're gonna finally get caught up, and you'll understand all these stupid references that we're always making.
No. It's not that I haven't wanted to get caught up. It was like Pete and I had this discussion where it's like, okay, well, I'm gonna give you my list of movies to watch. You give me your list, and I watched like 3 of his, and he's barely made it through 1 of mine. It took 5 months. 5 months for him to watch 1 of my movies. So I was like, fuck you, I'm not watching the rest of your movies. Except for apparently we're doing that Sunday now, so I win again.
Doesn't that make me the winner?
It sounds like a horrible relationship.
It is.
Yeah. It works though. We just make it work for us.
It sounds like a love-hate relationship. You love to hate each other.
That's why we're like basically brother and sister. Linklex7 says, make sure you catch The Last Jedi. Oh,
I was told I didn't have to, but I'm sure. Actually,
No, you gotta suffer through it.
Yeah, we
especially after you
talked
watch all
about-
the other ones.
We talked about watching it just to compare it to the old ones. Like I do want to watch at least a couple, parts of it just so I can see
Just
the
watch it.
difference.
Honestly, just watch it. So
The only thing I'll tell you is just because I like you, Monica, take aspirin or ibuprofen or something before you watch it.
I don't
You'll
do
thank me later.
drugs.
Well, just some kind of anti-pain because I had the biggest, most atrocious headache when I walked out of that. And I've never gotten a headache watching a Star Wars movie. I thought there was something wrong with me.
Yep.
And then I realized, no, it's just a fucking movie.
That within the first 5 minutes of that movie, I was like furious. Like as soon as they started telling jokes and
I think my fall off point was the Leia in space thing. I'm like, are they really doing this, or am I hallucinating right now? Yeah, Leia Poppins. Yeah, Leia Poppins, Joel.
Why, Tap? You're like 2 hours too late to the adjective.
the adjectives are knocking on my door right now. It's not
Yeah,
that.
we did that game just for you. No, I'm just kidding.
Lincoln 7. He says you suffer like we suffered.
I
That's
honestly,
right.
I will watch it just because I want to. Like I said, I want to compare the difference.
We'll let you skip over the Force Awakens if you watch The Last Jedi, because the Force Awakens is basically A New Hope, except shitty.
Different characters.
Different characters. Yeah, mine was
Or
fun.
like Pete would say, the dollar Star Wars toys.
That's a dollar store Star Wars toys is what you get.
What was one of them? General Rebo? I don't know. I'm trying
Constable
to remember.
Zuvio.
I mean, I know,
Wait.
but I went back and listened to it.
Constable Zuvio.
Yeah, there we go.
Yeah,
We got to keep Loudy awake tonight.
they literally are Dollar General Star Wars toys because that's what the fucking Dollar General's full of, is those Star Wars toys.
Last Jedi toys. Yeah, Loudy was snoring. Yeah,
That's something we forgot to say about Brie Larson. Do you suppose in high school?
why?
Oh, that's right. She didn't go to high school. Never mind. Can't say this joke. This joke.
I don't want to
work
go
now.
back to Brie Larson.
No, it's I just want to say, if she would have went to high school, she would have been voted most likely to become a peg warmer in a fucking dollar store.
That's not even a real thing.
Sure, it is.
No,
she
A peg warmer?
I bet.
Do you know what that term is? Peg warmer?
I'm saying it not in the high school little poll things.
Oh no, yeah. Well, I mean, they always have that fucking shit in the back of the yearbooks, but no, yeah. But peg warmers, toys that don't sell. That's just what they call them.
Her box is too frigid to warm up any peg.
Where? Oh God, the visual that just went through my brain.
This is what you get at 2 hours.
To
and
dark
30
places we go.
That's
is what
fucking
you get
so
after-
gross right now.
After
You know what she
2 hours
probably
and 30 minutes.
She probably flies around with her wings and snatches
Oh no,
Alan feet.
no, we are not going back.
Like Trailer Park Boys, she's one of the shit hawks. She's flying in low.
Stop it.
Scooping up everything with her feet.
Is she one of those
down.
things from that meme you posted, the Soul Stealers or whatever the fuck they're called?
Maybe.
The Dementors.
Dementors. That's it.
Worst
yeah.
part about being in prison. the
No,
Dementors.
don't let her ruin my Harry Potter.
Oh, I'm sorry.
She's the Dementor.
Fuck you.
One of these days, I need to finish watching all those. I only ever watched the first 3 of them.
But the Harry Potter is my like Star Wars to you people. But I grew up reading all the books, and then after all the books were released, the movies were released, and that's all of my childhood. So don't
See,
fucking
I'm
put
so-
Brie Larson in my Harry Potter.
I'm so old that Star Wars was my Star Wars.
That's
So-
what I'm
Imagine Brie
saying.
Larson- Can you imagine Brie Larson as Hermione?
Oh,
No.
God.
God, no.
My best friend literally named her daughter after Hermione. And no.
Why?
Why? Because she's a Harry Potter fan?
One of the kids in my son's dance class has a little brother named Riker, and I asked the mom immediately. I'm like, "So is your husband a big Star Trek fan?" She goes, "You got the reference." I'm like, "Well, Riker." I said, I was like, either he was in Rikers Island State Pen in New York, or he's a Star Trek fan, and I have a Commander Riker little stationary action figure. So I'm like, I figured Star Trek was the safer bet, being as you don't have a New York accent. And she laughed. She's like, "Yep, that's came from Star Trek." I'm like, "Oh, okay." She's like, "Are you?" I was like, I'm honestly not." I said, I watched the Next Generation, as a kid, but
Fucking wonderful show.
it was, man. I was watching it the other day with Trey, and he actually sat there and watched it with me. I was shocked.
I love that so much. I bought on Blu-ray the whole fucking series.
How many seasons was there?
Oh my God, Adam, I
8
completely
seasons,
forgot
man.
to tell you
And you
this.
know what? That's back when TV seasons were like 25 fucking
Yeah.
episodes long, not 8 like they are now.
Yep.
What's that, Monica?
Okay, do you have a Books A Million near you?
Books a Million, never heard of it.
Oh man.
I think
Okay.
there's one up here. I can't remember.
Okay, well
All I got up here is Barnes and Noble.
Well, they're basically revamping their store layout. I was just there yesterday, maybe the day before, can't remember. But I went there and they have all their like whole entire DVD section. They're now like selling used DVDs and they're buy two get one free.
Holy
and they're like
shit.
$2 to $3. And there is the entire,
God damn it.
not even kidding you, like 3 shelves of Star Trek DVDs and Blu-rays.
It's so depressing, man, that physical media is disappearing like this. Oh.
But no, because these are all like people are bringing them in. You know, like you can buy used ones, like
Right, because everybody's dumping their video collections because they want to go.
Okay, but I'm not.
They want to jump on the streaming bandwagon.
I got some pretty decent ones.
Nice.
But okay, so then I was kind of like walking around because they used to have like the manga books and a couple of like the graphic novels. Now they have an entire whole section of actual comic books, like in the plastics, like you can purchase. There's used ones, and then there's like the new ones that they released, like the graphic novels.
Sounds like a fun store.
There was like 15 boxes of just straight up DC, like not the original ones, but like older versions of them. I was like, this is like badass stuff. I just didn't have the time to sit there and dig through 14 aisles.
Yeah, that's like a whole day all by itself. I hear you. Like the Barnes and Noble by me is in an outdoor mall, which in Florida where I'm at, like all the malls are outdoor malls. But it's one of the big Barnes and Nobles that has the upstairs and the downstairs and the 2 fucking escalators.
Yeah.
And I was there and they had a huge selection of movies. And I'm there one day and they're packing up all these movies. And I'm like, what are you doing? They're like, oh, we're just shrinking the movies. We're sending these to other stores. And then I come back like a week later and all the space that they liquidated was just full of Funko Pops.
Well,
like,
yeah.
Are you fucking kidding me?
They did have a whole like display of those too, but they also had
they're like fucking cancer. They just like latch on to shit and grow and just destroy an entire fucking store of fucking things.
But now there's like the big ones. Like they're like, I don't know how big they are, but they're the bigger versions of them. They were the Disney princesses Funko Pops, like 2-foot little figures.
That's where they found Ruby Rose. She was actually in a Funko Pop box, and then they just kind of bought her and put her in the TV show. Put a Batwoman costume on her
with the red wig sticking out the top of it. That's fucking hideous. That bitch looks like.
I mean, you read the comics. Is that what she looks like in the comics? Because I don't know shit about Batwoman, man.
I've never read a Batwoman.
You know, I come from the era where Batgirl was like a big deal. You know.
Yeah. But yeah, if you find a Books a Million, go in and check it out.
Cool. I'll have to check it out. See if they're localized or if that's just a where you're at thing.
Yeah, because like I said, there was like 4 Marvel movies from Phase 1 that I didn't have in my collection yet, so I got those.
This whole like shrinking of videotape or like DVDs and Blu-rays, it feels like I kind of went through something similar to this when I was in high school. I started getting into music, and they were shrinking vinyl to make room for CDs. And look what came back. Vinyl.
Right.
You see vinyl fucking everywhere now. I have a feeling that movies are going to come back in a few years too. People are going to reject the shit out of this. They're going to resent it. And at one point, I did dump all my CDs and I tried to go digital. Fucking instant regret. I hated that I did that.
See, most of my music is all like downloaded, but
I do too.
My
but
movies are
what
not.
I ran into with that is it was so easy to lose your shit when you have fucking music just on a file somewhere. Like all you gotta do is have one tag off or something like that, and you lose an entire fucking album. It's ridiculous.
Oh, Alex said she does look like the character in the comics, Batwahman. That's what she looks like in the comics. So. They're true to the source material there.
So the My Little Pony hair on top of the costume. Gotcha.
My Little Pony, my Ruby Rose. Look at how gender fluid she goes. Yeah. So were we through all the Joker stuff?
Yeah, that's all I wanted to say. I just wanted to rag on Suicide Squad for a little bit. Thought it'd be fun.
All right. Well,
since I never talked about it on the stream ever before, because when all that shit came out, I didn't have a YouTube channel.
So. Me either. I was still wrestling back then.
Nice.
So with that being said, I think this is probably a good place to stop it. We were about 2 hours and 40 minutes, and it's about 20 after 11, and the dog is ready to go outside. So I think this is a good point to kind of to end this episode on. I think tonight was a great show. I had fun.
We didn't lose MJ this time. So I already know we did better.
Didn't lose her.
Well,
We didn't lose
loud.
Loudy either.
Loudy's not
Right.
snoring.
He's struggling.
I can tell. He's been quiet. He's playing along. Thanks for being a good sport, man. I was figured if you were gonna dip early, I wouldn't have minded. You know what I mean?
I felt bad for falling asleep on you on Monday. That's why I'm like, I gotta stay for the whole stream, man.
Don't worry. I'm sure tomorrow I'll feel bad about this.
You fell asleep. You fell asleep on me, but I just rolled over and I put you on your side so you stopped snoring. You're all right.
Thanks, Dad.
You're welcome, sweetheart. So this has been episode 68 of the Place to Be Reviews podcast. Tonight was called "You Came for the Stunning, You Stayed for the Brave." I'll go clockwise and let everybody say goodnight. Monica, you're up.
Oh, bye.
Profound.
One or two words, yes. Walk softly and carry a big shtick.
For some reason, my brain heard counterclockwise, so I wasn't prepared. But sorry. I know it's the rum. Bye. Have a great night.
Loudy.
You guys want to lay right here next to me? Got plenty of room.
Where's the chains at? Where's the chains? I don't see them.
Oh, the bed restraints are underneath the mattress.
He's not joking.
I'm not.
Should it be?
Oh hell! Well, we'll have Loudy. Loudy's gonna be on next Wednesday because we're gonna have some wrestling talk next Wednesday.
That's
because
right.
So I can do who's all on Wednesday?
I'd say this is the four of us.
Probably.
Can I do my game?
I'm gonna get Will on too. If we're gonna do some wrestling stuff, I'm gonna get Will on if he's available.
I have a wrestling game that I've been holding on to for like.
Okay.
So
and possibly
He
Alex,
just looked like a bobblehead.
and possibly Alex too, because I know Alex is a wrestling fan too. So Adam will have to suffer with us on that one.
Welcome to my world, buddy.
Now I know how you guys feel when Sal and I start talking about G.I. Joe figures.
I don't mind.
No, I enjoy G.I. Joe figures. That's my face when you guys start bringing up.
When he starts
fucking
talking about
cheese
toys,
steak.
I'm just like, yes, toys.
So
When you guys start talking toys, I'm just like, okay.
Well,
Yeah, that's when you start snoring.
we all.
That was the point in which I fell asleep on Monday.
Yep. We started talking about toys and we put you right the fuck out. So now I know
I feel
how
like
to do
you
that.
need to classify that to action figure.
I did that on that toy collector stream with Jeff and them. They got into some like deep like stuff at the end of it. It was like Logan Michael and all them, and I was like, I'd been on there for like 5 hours already. I'm like, okay, I'm done. It was like 2 a.m. Groove, go ahead and shout us out, man.
So Pete and I are going to be doing a live stream, live spoilerific review of Joker on Sunday afternoon. I don't have the exact time nailed yet, but if you're subscribed to all of our group chats, you'll get the information there. And then, of course, as soon as we nail down a time, I'll put it in one of my videos and advertise it too, because I'm really, really looking forward to that live stream. It's going to be a double upload, so I'll host it on my channel, and then he's going to upload it to his. It's a total double live spoiler review.
I'm
Joker.
I'm looking forward to it, man. Like I said, I'm going to see it
Hell
Saturday night. So taking the wife to go see that, and
I'm keeping my mouth shut. I ain't telling you shit till you see it.
Good.
And then we're going to talk about it. We don't talk.
You're going to love the part when he fights Superman.
I can't wait to see him fight Megamind. I'm really looking forward to that. And does he fight does he actually get into it on level?
He just said he wasn't going to tell you.
Does he fight on level 12 with the pit boss from the Kung Fu video game? Because if he doesn't,
yes. Oh my god,
I would be fucking pissed if I don't hear round 1 fight. Hey. No.
Even Krang makes an appearance.
Krang
Krang
from Ninja Turtles. Yeah.
he makes an appearance in there. Miss Frizzle.
I was like, talk about crossing streams.
We never cross streams.
Pete does every Thursday.
Me and Cody cross streams every Thursday morning at 9 a.m.
They sword fight.
Well, you know,
Tummy sticks.
it's the one time. Holy shit! All right, well, this has been episode 68 of the Place to Be Reviews podcast. I'm Temple Queen. I've been right here with all of yous. And if I don't see you, have a good day and a pleasant tomorrow. Bye.
Bye.
Subscribe or die.
Unsubscribe.
What? You can't threaten them. That's
Yes, I
illegal.
can. It's like Puff Daddy did that. Vote or die.
Unsubscribe.
This is an episode 68. Wait till we get to episode 69.
And broadcast. Are you sure? Yes, I'm sure.